Okay.
No.
Does he have a large wingspan and have a nickname for it?
I don't even know who you're talking about.
Crosby. Talking about Max Crosby.
No.
Okay.
It wasn't a college player, but this was a guy that had already.
I got you. Very good.
Yeah.
All right, Mike, you're the best. We'll chat again next week. Thanks for the time.
Thanks, brother.
The one and only Mike Mayock. Love that stuff. Love it, love it, love it. Rich Ackerman's joining us right now for an update before we get too deeper down our schedule. Take it away, Rich.
Infinity Sports Network. Sports Flash.
Well, T. Higgins is looking for a big payday, but for now, we'll have to settle for the franchise tag again. The Bengals are using it on their receiver for a second straight year, guaranteeing him over $26 million for this year. They still can work out a long-term deal with Higgins. Darius Slay was part of one of the best defensive units in the NFL, but as a cap casualty, the Eagles are reportedly going to release the six-time Pro Bowler to save over $4 million. The 34-year-old Slay would like to continue playing. After 30 years in coaching and 30 more as part of Fox's NFL crew, Jimmy Johnson is retiring. The 80-year-old won an NCAA championship, 2 Super Bowls. He was an original member of the NFL on Fox team when the network obtained the rights and sandwiched 2 stints at the network around a brief tenure coaching the Dolphins. Braves' Sean Murphy will miss the start of the regular season. He's out 4 to 6 weeks with a rib injury. Auburn remains number 1 in the men's AP Top 25, while Texas stays atop the poll on the women's side. And USC comes up to number 2, its highest ranking since 1986. I'm Rich Ackerman.
Hey, like us on Facebook. Our handle is INF Sportsnet. That's INF Sportsnet for our Facebook page. This is the Infinity Sports Network.
For the ones who get it done, Grainger offers high-quality supplies and solutions for every industry, as well as access to product specialists who have the knowledge and experience to answer your toughest questions. Plus, their commitment to being your safety partner can help you keep your facilities safe and your people safer. Call, click Grainger.com, or just stop by.
I'm Kareem Abdul-Jabbar. I learned about atrial fibrillation the hard way. My symptoms would come and go. Shortness of breath, fatigue. I kept going. Then I got so lightheaded, I couldn't. My doctor said I have AFib, so I'm about 5 times more likely to have a stroke. Other symptoms, irregular heartbeat, heart racing, chest pain can come and go, but the risk of stroke stays. If you have symptoms, tell a doctor. Visit NoTimeToWait.com.
Sponsored by Bristol-Myers Squibb and Pfizer.
Prescriptions require an online consultation with a healthcare provider who will determine if appropriate. Restrictions apply. See website for details and important safety information. Price varies based on product and subscription plan.
Hey guys, let's talk ED because millions of men experience it, but not everyone can access or afford treatments like Viagra. Well, Hims can help. Through Hims.com, you can get a full range of treatment options for ED, including daily or as-needed meds through a 100% online process. It all starts with an online intake form. Get started at hims.com/joy, and from there, a medical provider licensed in your state will determine if ED treatment is right for you. If prescribed, your medication is shipped to you for free. Find the ED treatment that fits your needs with options up to 95% less than the brand names. Millions of men experience ED, but Hims can help. To start your free online visit and save up to 95%, go to hims.com/joy. That's hims.com/joy for your free online visit. HIMS.com/JOY.
This is a Pirate Radio Sports Break. I'm Shirley Rhodes. In spring training, Connor Norby had a hit and drove in a run for the Miami Marlins in a 5-3 win over the St. Louis Cardinals on Sunday. In the NBA, it was the Knicks over the Heat in overtime, 116-112. Bam Adebayo had 30 points for Miami. The Hurricanes beat the Calgary Flames 2-1 in overtime. Coming up in college basketball tonight, Duke will host Wake Forest at 7 o'clock, and Kansas will travel to Houston for a 9 o'clock tip-off. This has been a Pirate Radio Sports Break. I'm Shirley Rhodes.
Hi, my name is Ashley, and I'm inviting you to join me for the First Step 5K and 1 Mile Fun Run in Grimesland, April 19th, beginning at 9 a.m. All proceeds go to support Haven at Blue Creek, a women's rehabilitation center committed to providing a safe and nurturing environment for women overcoming addiction. The 5K features a run, ruck, or walk, a 1 mile fun run, plus refreshments and bounce houses for the kids. As a former resident of Haven, I know how much your support will help the women in our community who are rebuilding their lives. To register, go to runsignup.com and let's make a difference together.
Cold weather is here, and some families in our area need help to stay warm. Greenville Utilities' Neighbor to Neighbor program provides help for those who need temporary assistance with their heating costs. You can make a difference. Your tax-deductible donation can be added to your GUC bill each month, or you can make a one-time donation. And GUC matches all donations up to $20,000 each year. Consider helping a neighbor stay warm this winter with GUC's Neighbor to Neighbor program. For more information, call 752-7166 or visit GUC.com.
Winter is here, but Stroud's Marine in Greenville is still your go-to spot for your boat projects and repairs. Now's the perfect time to get your boat ready for when the warm weather comes. Don't wait till spring. They've got you covered with outboard parts at great prices. Plus, they're running clearance sales on select items, so you can get ready for next season without breaking the bank. Stay up to date with the latest deals, parts, and promotions by following them on social media. Stop by the shop at 865 Rivet Street in Greenville. For more information, head to StroudsMarine.com. Strauds Marine, your best source for salvaged outboard parts.
If you're in the market for a swimming pool and you're located from the capital to the coast, Elite Pools can make it happen for you. They are the Carolina's premier fiberglass and concrete pool builder and renovation contractor. Every pool is built with the highest quality products and on schedule. Visit the Elite Pool showroom located across from Agri Supply in Greenville with fiberglass pools on site and a design center to simplify all of your pool selections. They also have a full service department with pool supplies and they provide expert water analysis. Call Elite Pools today at 689-6557 or visit ElitePoolsNC.com. For pools, think Elite Pools.
It's a new year, and we're excited to announce that Integrity Home Mortgage has a new office location in Greenville at 1420 Arlington Boulevard. This is Talbot Green at Integrity Home Mortgage. We offer a wide variety of loan programs to help get you pre-approved. Our team of Talbot Green, Braxton Green, and Joanne Weir has over 50 years of experience and is committed to providing you with superior customer service you deserve. To get started, call me, Talbot Green, 714-2076.
Talbot Green, NMLS 120331. For informational purposes only. Integrity Home Mortgage Corporation is equal housing lender. NMLS 208516.
That's a toothbrush and a Hyundai have in common. Time's up. What it is you can get it all on Amazon. And the best part, you won't even have to break down a car-sized Amazon box after, because you'll pick up your Hyundai at the dealer. Hyundai's now available on Amazon. Call 562-314-4603 for more details. Visit HyundaiUSA.com. Limited availability. Pick up through a participating Hyundai dealer in select markets.
Does it at least come with like a bow? You know,
I don't know.
Yeah, you got to get a bow with a new car.
Hey, everybody, you know how it works when you have when you're franchise tagged and you don't mind it, it's placed on you.
Yeah.
When you're franchise tagged and you don't want it, it's slapped on you. That's the way we work in our business. They slap the franchise tag.
Like Travis Scott slapped Cody Rhodes.
Hey, listen,
that was uncalled
when
for.
you're franchise tagged to $26 million and change.
I mean, that's not terrible.
That's
not the worst thing.
The only issue is it's a 1-year deal.
Right. That's fine. I'm still not feeling bad.
So how do we take it from T. Higgins? He posted just one word: tag. Like he's it. Is that it? Tag.
Yeah, that doesn't seem enthusiastic.
I don't know.
That's from the Magic Johnson school of tweeting right there.
But you heard Mike Mayock's first blush reaction is that they're doing that with the intention of signing him to a long-term deal. Well, Ayuk signed for $28 million per last year, a long-term deal. One that apparently I don't know if the Niners would like to redo that right now.
They're trying to move him.
That's what's apparently right. But Cincinnati getting this, at least Higgins is not going anywhere.
Yeah, I don't love this.
Well, we just saw a team. I
had dreams of number 5 wearing red, white, and blue.
Well, you don't love it, but yeah. Cincinnati fans should be fine with it. And then certainly they should find a way to stop dealing with this every single year and figure out how to get Jamar done, how to get T done. And if they can get Trey Hendrickson done on top of it, then they look at Burrow and go, see, we got it done, Joe. You said get it done. We did. You said, well, how come the Eagles can do it and we don't? Well, we can. And, hey, anybody wants to beat the Eagles? That's A.J. Brown. That's Devontae Smith. So if you have Chase and Higgins, keep them. Mm-hmm. And it looks like the Bengals intend to do just that, which is great news for Cincinnati.
I had the worst dream last night. You were in a car crash, and the kids and I were on our own. We had to move out of the house because I couldn't afford it anymore.
That's awful, hon.
My brother was saying he got life insurance from Ethos. With Ethos, it only took 10 minutes, and he got $2 million in coverage for around $2 a day. It's all online. No medical exam. He just answered a few health questions right from his house.
Ethos, here we come.
Visit getethos.com. That's getethos.com.
Sample rate is a 10-year term life policy for 35-year-old healthy, non-smoking male. Billed monthly.
Gain a global perspective and specialized skills that many of today's top employers are seeking with an MBA from University of Maryland Global Campus. Study online and complete your degree in just 16 months for about $21K. Choose from MBA specializations in global business, marketing, HR, finance, and more. Classes start March 12th. Learn more at umgc.edu. Certified to operate in Virginia by Chev.
We're inside the Pirate Radio studios with our friends from QC Kinetics. Don, who are the people that need these services?
If you have arthritis, partial ligament tears, bulging or herniated discs in your back or neck, golfer's elbow, tennis elbow, and other joint and soft tissue issues, come see us at QC Kinetics and we can get you back in the game of life without surgery, drugs, or downtime.
Don, give us the number.
252-765-PAIN. 252-765-PAIN.
That's QC Kinetics.
Spring is almost here, and now's the time to spring into a new car at Doug Henry of Greenville. Spring is the best time to revamp your drive. Doug Henry of Greenville has over 300 vehicles to choose from and brand new inventory arriving daily. Doug Henry is easy to find on the corner of Greenville Boulevard and Memorial Drive, and always online at DougHenryGreenville.com. The price is always right at Doug Henry of Greenville.
My whole business just went up in flames, but my agent was there before the fire was out. We started a plan. I've got 25 employees who could be out of a job if we didn't get this place running again. My independent agent and auto owner's insurance, they made sure we didn't skip a beat. I mean, we didn't miss a single payroll. That's incredible.
For whatever lies ahead, we're always there.
This is Brian Smith with Town Insurance in Greenville. Call me today at 756-8300. Go Pirates!
Hey O's fans, Birdland memberships are on sale now for the 2025 season. Become a Birdland member and enjoy the best way to watch Orioles baseball. Choose from either reserved or flex plans, with reserved allowing you to guarantee seats for each game in your plan, while flex provides the flexibility to choose your games and seats when you want. Plus, receive special benefits like discounts on concessions and merch, a flexible ticket exchange policy, and access to Birdland rewards. Buy your membership today at Orioles.com/memberships.
Greenville's hometown pizzeria is Cucinella's. Cucinella's has 2 locations with great options for lunch, dinner, takeout, and they now offer catering. Dine in for lunch with a slice, salad, and a drink with a friend, or stop by after work and grab a beer or glass of wine while you wait for your to-go order. The best pizza, grinders, salads, and homemade Italian ice is at Cucinella's. Cucinella's Midtown across from Best Buy, downtown across from Sup Dogs, and on Facebook and Instagram. Cucinella's, serving handcrafted pizza since 1932. Come taste the difference.
Where do you find the best selection of pre-owned vehicles in Eastern North Carolina? It's DriveHereNow.com. DriveHereNow.com is a combination of 4 dealerships in Eastern North Carolina with a fully stocked inventory of over 200 SUVs, trucks, and cars. If you're looking to upgrade your vehicle or purchase for a new driver in the house, get shopping today at DriveHereNow.com. DriveHereNow.com, supporting the Pirates for over 47 years.
Greenville, are you ready for the biggest beauty event of the year? Beauty Bar Medi Spa Spring Extravaganza is coming soon. From March 24th to April 4th, get exclusive savings on Botox, fillers, skin bead, painless laser hair removal, advanced lasers, and more. Expert care, stunning results, a glow you'll love. This is your time to shine. Appointments fill up fast. Call at 252-752-1406 or visit beautybarmedispa.com to book your free consultation today. Beauty Bar Medi Spa, where confidence begins.
Is your office printer on the fritz? Don't wait days for a repair. This is Walker Allen Volova with CopyPro, where we promise fast 3-hour service on all of your copy equipment. No need to press 1 for English for an overseas service line. All of our calls are answered right here in Greenville. Plus, we offer a free office printing analysis to help you cut cost and boost efficiency. We'll show you exactly how to save money on ink, toner, and energy. For reliable, fast service, call CopyPro today at 1-800-682-6558 and see how we can help your office run more efficiently. Copy Pro. Fast service, smarter printing, bringing more value to your business.
This is Pirate Radio, WGHB Farmville, 1250 and 92.7 FM Greenville, WDLX Washington, 930 and 104.1 FM Washington.
Can you be quiet, please? Thank you.
Welcome to Pirate Radio Live.
Clip. Hey, man, good to see you, brother.
Hey, Jared, how much of that cake did you eat yesterday? How much did you eat? Claude Lemieux, he is the brother of this famous hockey player.
Pepe Le Pew.
What in the world?
This is why Clip makes the big bucks. He's the king of Greenville. This is why right here, right?
He's a great communicator.
At the Burlington... I have no idea what the just happened.
Please call in and air your underwear.
Bro, what are we doing here?
Bro.
Just a bunch of dudes sitting in a room talking into sticks, man.
There's a very low percentage of this that is smiles and glory holes. Very low percentage.
Now live from the Pirate Radio studios in the heart of the Pirate Nation, here is your host, Clip Brock.
Welcome in to a Monday edition of Pirate Radio Live. Clip Brock here with you inside the Pirate Radio studios, coming to you on Pirate Radio 92.7 FM in Greenville. We are on 104.1 in Washington. We're on 1250. We're on 930. We are online, pr927fm.com. And come hang out with us on YouTube. We're on Pirate Radio TV on YouTube. Make sure you are subscribed. Like the stream and enjoy this program, The Brian Bailey Show, and all of our other great live local shows here at Pirate Radio, like the Parker Bird Show, the Danny Beal Show, the Greg Hudson Show, the Holt Naylor Show, all available for you at your leisure at Pirate Radio TV, plus our ECU basketball and baseball recap press conferences. Got a ton from over the weekend, a lot of Pirate winning, and you can watch all those at Pirate Radio TV. Busy show today, as we'll welcome on Brian Bailey coming up later on in hour number one, talk about what's going on inside the Pirate Nation and beyond. Also, Justin Hardy, former Pirate great, will join us. We'll relive his combine memories with that going on right now, the NFL combine. And he will join us coming up in hour number two, as will former Pirate QB Caiden Norman. We'll talk to Caiden. He'll join us inside the Pirate Radio studios. Hour three, we'll welcome in Ethan Norby. What a great performance by Ethan on Friday. We'll talk about the start to his season and the Pirates winning some ball games. Got that with Norbs coming up later on in hour number one. If we have time, we'll get to Alex Harper. Alex continuing to try to find a favorite football team. And we recorded with Alex, and he knocked off 4 more teams. If we have time today, we'll air that. If not, we'll air it later this week here on Pirate Radio Live. We got Shirley Rhodes here, audio producing. We've got Will, a.k.a. Billy Flows, a.k.a. Bill F. here, video production. We've got J-Bone, Jared Watkins, who was busy this weekend out at Clark LeClaire Stadium and Minges Coliseum. Hey, Jared.
Hey-o.
Good to see you.
Yep.
Head of the table, Jonathan Ellerbe, owner of Pirate Radio. Hello, Jonathan.
What's up, Clipper? Victory Monday. Happy to be here.
That it is. And we have left side.
Strong side. What's up, Clipper?
Chandler Honeycutt is here. He was right side yesterday at Minges Coliseum, as we saw the Pirates knock off the Charlotte 49ers for the second time this year.
It was great being back in Section 213 with you yesterday, and it got scary there at the end, but it's always great to see a Pirate victory inside Minges.
Was not scary for me because I was leaving the building and walking to my car.
I texted you immediately. I was like, you might have to come back, because it seemed like as soon as you guys left, that's when things kind of went south.
And if East Carolina had lost that game, that would not have been on me. If I would have left and we were up 3, maybe even up 5, I'll give you even 6 or 7. All right, I shouldn't have left. You're up 8 or 9 with a minute left.
Yeah, like 45 seconds left.
That wouldn't have been on me. That would have been on the East Carolina basketball team. So I would have taken no blame in leaving early with an 8-9 point lead with 1 minute left. Now, I get to my car, and I hear Jim Zoki say, all right, Charlotte's going to play this out. They're not going to foul. I'm like, what is going on? Wait a minute. What's the score?
Well, there's something strange here.
There's something strange here. And then I see
there's something strange here.
We're up 2 points, miss a shot. They have the ball, and I'm like, oh my God, Charlotte's going to hit a 3 here and win this game. Luckily, the shot does not go in, and the Pirates win it.
It didn't even come close to going in. Thank goodness.
Good. Pirates win. That's all that matters.
Pirates win.
Paint it purple. So a basketball victory, 2 baseball victories over the weekend.
Great bounce back from the awful loss on Friday.
Which that one, we leave the station Friday. We're up plenty of runs.
4-1.
Feeling good.
In that 6th inning, it took 2 swings to go down 4-1 to up 7-4. One swing tied the ball game with to make it 4-4, and then another swing made it 7-4. So Pirates try to battle back there after that, and then they come up short. My guy, John Collins, hits into a double play. And the game is over. Pirates lose on Friday to Kent State, but they bounce back in a big way on Saturday with a run rule, and then yesterday against Virginia Tech.
Yeah, so a solid weekend at the Keith LeClaire Classic for East Carolina, picking up a couple of wins.
Lots of good stuff going on. Hopefully the baseball team can have a big week of on the road at a neutral site in Fayetteville against Gardner-Webb, and then 3 home games again this weekend for Coastal Carolina. So could the Pirate baseball team build off that 2-game win streak and get a lot of momentum? And then the basketball team, look, March Madness, could the fiery Mike Schwartz,
why not us,
get them fired up? Can they do the unthinkable, Clip Brock, and make some noise in the American tournament? And dare I say, could they win it all?
I expect them to make some noise.
Can the
shoe
fit?
Tournament. The slipper still doesn't fit.
Mike Schwartz talked about that a little bit yesterday. He said, we're just focused on Tulane. I like that answer.
So he's not focused on the NCAA tournament yet?
No, because somebody asked him, you got these banners over here in the practice gym, 70, whatever, 93. Who's next? Are you next? And he's like, look, that's all nice, and we look at that every day, but we're just focused on Thursday.
It was not too long ago that everybody was just very blah on ECU basketball.
Myself included.
Not really sure about the future of Mike Schwartz, not really sure about, here we go, same old, same old. And now there's a glimpse, a little bit of light here, that if the Pirates can finish out the home season with a win over Tulane on Thursday, who knows? Maybe that's the momentum and confidence they need headed to the tournament.
It helps that East Carolina is going to have their first winning season. They're guaranteed their first winning season since the magical CIT run back in 2013.
That just shows how we've been the last couple of years, the magical CIT run.
Which it was magical.
Well, the greatest and worst stat of all time is that ECU's never been to the NIT.
We're either go big or go home, and usually we're home.
We've played travel ball, CIT, where you pay to play. We've gotten in a couple of those. I think CB. I don't even. Have we been in the CBI? We've been in the CIT a couple of times,
I think.
And we've been to the NCAA tournament 2 times. But just a wild stat that East Carolina has never just had that 19-12 season and got invited to the NIT.
That's nuts.
We will not be in the NIT again this year. Shirley, can I get some NCAA tournament music? And if you want to give me the Jimi Hendrix version, I would love it. Right now, East Carolina will be 6th in the AAC tournament. Pirates are tied with FAU and 2 games back of Tulane. To get 4th place and get that bye, East Carolina would obviously need to beat Tulane. Tulane would also have to lose to UAB, which is possible.
Yeah, UAB, real good ball club.
What's the line going to be Thursday night for ECU Tulane?
I will say Green Wave -1.5.
I was thinking 2. I was thinking a bucket.
Yeah. I'm excited about Thursday night. The excitement continues to build for East Carolina basketball.
Would your excitement go dark if the Pirates lost by double digits to Tulane?
No.
You still have hope.
Yeah. I mean, Clips even brought it up. Win against Tulane, lose against FAU, end the 3-game winning streak again. What would that be, three-game winning streaks?
Yeah.
And then we'd be right into a prime position for another win streak going into the tournament.
Yeah, win 3 in a row and lose in the AAC championship.
No.
Well, that's the formula.
If the Pirates made it to the AAC championship, are they punching their ticket?
Yes. If you go all the way,
no,
I will.
We have proven we can't win 4 games in a row.
But that would be like
we are allergic.
They've been on the cusp 3 times this season. That would be the perfect moment.
Yeah, but then if you win that when you're definitely losing first round of the tournament, I don't even want to.
Well, I mean, what they do like a 13
Give me that
plus
first
seed.
round of the tournament.
Put them in Raleigh against Tennessee.
What's the blonde bet going on around here if the Pirates make the tournament? Is it you're going blonde, Clip?
We're all going
Everybody
blonde.
is.
Are you going blonde?
Are you not going to do it?
I wasn't aware of this conversation. No.
It sounds like you're aware. You brought it up.
I know. I was just asking what the. But
sounds like you want to get in.
They have to make the NCAA tournament. No, I'm not in. I'm going blonde. So you're going bleach blonde?
Oh yeah, whatever. Yeah, the blondest blonde I can find. Ric Flair.
You doing facial hair too?
No, just hair.
Just hair.
Yep.
J-Bone, you doing it?
Yeah.
We're all doing it.
Shirley's doing it?
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Oh wow.
Will's in.
What about Flo?
Bill F.
Bill F. is in.
I feel like I have to be.
Yeah,
Yep.
I mean,
they're calling him Billy Blonde.
I was more along with the Danny Beal line of frosted tips, but
no, Danny's Danny. You got to do the whole thing.
all right.
You're
I can
Bill
accept
F.
that.
You also have to go first so we see how it looks before we do it.
We were 1 game away my sophomore year from doing playoff blondes, and we lost.
Yeah, what, in high school?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Because a lot of teams.
So
do that
J-Bone's
for
making the intern go first to be sure we get the color right.
Yeah.
Or just to be sure that
I'm very
He's the
low.
guinea pig.
I'm very low on the totem pole here, so I at least have to do something with it.
Well, you're not the lowest then, I guess.
Let's check in with the chat game real quick. Jerry says, hello. Hey, Jerry.
What's up, Jerry Bear?
Shirley, are you ready? Steve wants to hear some audio cuts. He says, hey, yo.
Hey, yo.
Go Gator.
Go Gator.
Clampo. All right.
All right.
It was in the men's section.
It was in the men's section.
All right. Shirley is on the ball today.
Help the bell.
Jamie says, hey now.
Hey now.
And Chad is in as well. Bang, bang, chat game. Kaz says, hello. Pike says he liked the stream. Still happy after 2 baseball wins and a basketball win this past weekend. Jamie said, crowd looked better than normal for a Charlotte game, at least on TV. It was a good crowd. We should do $5 tickets every game.
Why
get
not?
people to the game.
5,100 people, pretty nice.
Well, why not? You know, you got to build it to get people interested and get people going. I mean, I've had a lot of fun experiences. Not a lot, but I mean, when Minji's has been rocking in there, I mean, it's been proven. Look, and it's been here and there, but if Minji's can get full and the Pirates can play well, it is a good formula. Other than that, it obviously can be very stale and very boring environment. But it's exciting what Schwartz has done to get the team to this point in the season, and maybe their best ball is ahead of them. We'll just have to wait and see and hope and see. Hope it does have some magical moments here in the month of March.
I was not there in 2007 when the Pirates knocked off the Wolfpack, thanks to Coach Mac McCarthy. But I was there for the first 10 minutes of that Houston game a couple years ago, and Minji's was rocking. I remember R.J. Felton knocking down a 3 early in the game, and I remember sitting there in 213 with Clip and being like, is this how it is when it's packed and loud? It's unbelievable.
The only thing I remember from that game is the traffic.
Oh, yeah.
I was riding with somebody. I just got out of the car and walked home. I was like, I'm not doing this.
Yeah, that's the one thing you're not used to.
Yeah.
When there's a mass exodus, especially when the game's tight, or and everybody. That's what happened at the Appalachian game this year in football. Yeah. Like it went down to the wire, and then traffic was insane leaving Dowdy-Ficklin Stadium, which was great for the U.S. Cellular fifth quarter call-in show. Had a lot of people dialed in like always, but it was just people were sitting around the stadium for at least, when I say sitting around the stadium, just in gridlock for an hour right there. So it's just one of those things that happen, one of those cool moments when the facilities can get packed for a ball game.
27 for RJ yesterday, all-time Pirate. Jay Shane.
JJ.
I mean,
your guy.
14 points, 5 rebounds, 3 assists. I think it was more than that.
I'm telling you, I went to go see. I was like, I wonder how many assists he had. When I only saw he had 3, I was like, I swear he had at least like 7 or 8.
1 steal, 2 blocks. Hey, John Gilbert, how many turnovers did Jay Shane have yesterday?
None.
Exactly.
Thank you, John.
What a game for Jay Woodard, and really, really like his game.
It took C.J. Walker a little bit to get going, but he started getting going there that second half of the ball game, and that was huge too.
I wouldn't say that. It's just RJ took over. 17 points at halftime. It didn't really have many opportunities for anybody else to get involved.
I've seen some mixed reactions to this on Twitter. Do we hang R.J. Felton's number in the rafters?
Well, if anybody says no, they're just being a negative Nancy. And
well, I've seen some no's.
Why not?
They suck.
You know why I say we do this? And I'll say this. This is kind of like your Joe Burrow prediction. And this is not that big of a hot take.
Just get to it. No, just keep building it up, champ.
Just because the way the NCAA is now, R.J. Felton will be the last Pirate basketball player
ever
to be here 4 years.
No, okay. I'm going to disagree with that, but I'll say
there's going to be some people we wish weren't here 4 years.
Nobody will score more points. Just like there will be, like Holt Naylor's records will not be broken because we're not going to have a quarterback play as many years as he did. Nobody will break RJ's number as far as points. I think he's 3rd all time now at ECU. Yeah. Nobody will ever amass that many points.
Okay.
Because I think we'll have a 4-year player. He just won't
Should
be
I say 4-year starter or like 4-year?
I think you, as somebody that's 4 years, that means something. I think exactly what Clip's saying is somebody you won't remember. If someone comes in as a freshman and averages 3 minutes a game, and then comes in as a sophomore,
well, he's going to transfer.
I mean, it's gonna. I'm gonna start keeping an eye on that, Chandler. You might be right, but like I think we'll get another 4-year guy, but none close to the impact that he had.
Right.
According to Chandler, there will be no more senior days then.
None.
Never know in today's world.
4-year senior days.
Kids these days, am I right?
I know, right?
Yeah.
No respect.
Ton of respect for Mike Schwartz, who was ready to fight Charlotte.
Great respect.
Just ton of respect.
Where are you weighing in with Mike Schwartz if he's throwing down with some other assistant coaches? You like his chances?
Yeah.
Scrappy. Scrappy. He's
like
hair,
Scrappy Doo.
Blow. That's a little disrespectful, I think.
What, that he's like Scrappy Doo?
Yeah.
Well, I said Scrappy Doo because he's scrappy.
Yeah, but Scrappy Doo was all bark, no bite.
How about Lil Scrappy? Isn't that a person?
Little Scrappy. Is that a rapper?
I think so. Or did
scary?
I make that up? Maybe I'm thinking a little scary. Lane says might have to make a return and go watch ECU basketball Thursday. I've only been in my seats twice this year. Okay, what a pointless comment, Lane. Either do it or don't.
I don't like people like this because you see what happened Saturday and everybody's like, oh, I should get back in there. And then they're going to probably lose to Tulane and then everybody's going to be down in the dumps again.
That's why I was nervous about Sunday, but I don't think we had quite enough people there to lose. Like usually when we pack it out, we lose.
So are you super loyal sports fan there?
Yeah.
You've never written somebody off for a little bit?
I mean,
saying, I'm not going to watch today.
No, I mean, 1 in 14 Raiders. I'm still right there for
today's the day.
The TV.
You're so young.
Yeah.
John Moody. Thank you, Violet. I think it gets longer every time. I think I'm going to have Shirley make it like a 1/10 of a second longer every time.
You can't disrespect the violator like
It was
that.
so
You
funny.
can't violate the violator, all right?
It was so funny the other day. I think J-Bone or somebody was talking.
It was me.
And that soundbite comes on, and I was like, all right, it'll be over. And it seemed like it lasted like 10 seconds.
John says just sitting here dreaming about what a March run to the big tournament would look like for East Carolina. Like the
One
world
shining moment.
You know those memes of like the world if, and it's like flying cars and stuff. That's what it would be if ECU.
The Pirates in the first 4 if they make the tournament?
Probably. That sucks.
That's fine. I'll take it.
I'll take it.
It's still,
if I see that NCAA logo on the middle of the court and ECU's playing on it.
But playing Tuesday or Wednesday, I mean, don't you want it?
Who cares?
I mean, Jonathan.
Who cares?
I think Clip said it best. It's like the best thing ever if it's the Pirates on True TV followed by Practical Jokers. Like that's a great night.
Best night of my life.
Nice cold pop. Bag of chips.
Could you imagine an ECU victory?
Hey, Mike, now go out there and fight the other team.
Yeah.
Sal fell down.
Sal fell into a plant.
You know what the ref should have said to Mike Schwartz the other day? But I believe you, Michael. But I believe you.
That's probably why he didn't get a tech. I didn't do anything.
He pushed
wrong.
me first, but I believe you, Michael.
I believe you, Michael. Jamie says, "May the Shorts be with you." Shirts and ton of respect on the other side. Maybe.
Probably only be me that buys that. But
Brooks Hill.
What's up, Brooksy?
Definition of a small guy not being afraid to scrap. All right.
Call him small. I mean, that's
only thing you got to worry about in basketball being small is the reach, because the other guys with the longer arms, you may be scrappy, so you got to dodge. But if their reach gets you and stuns you, then you can be a little then you could be in trouble.
The guy that gave him a little shove, that's a grown man. 7th year senior, he's like 6'8", 250. I mean, the guy.
He probably went to high school with Schwartz.
Yeah, I mean, honestly.
They had beef a long time ago.
Yeah.
He said that in postgame. It was like 7th year senior for number 1. And I'm like, Jesus Christ.
This is for prom right here, buddy.
Stole my lady.
Schwartz took his girl prom night. All right. So ECU winners. We had some comments, but all my papers got shuffled. Do you have the opening comments from Schwartz, Shirley?
Yes.
I know he dropped 2 respects in his first comment.
Ton of respect for Coach Fern, the Charlotte program, their players, and respect this rivalry, which is great. March basketball, good in-state game between 2 teams, 2 great fan bases and programs, and feel fortunate that we're able to, again, to get the win. Game didn't end quite the way that we would have liked it to, but as we talked about in there, whether it's good or not so good, we're going to find a way to get better from it, and that's what this team has done all February, and we'll continue to do that and learn from the end of that game. But give Charlotte a lot of credit. If we were in that scenario, down double digits, and we have been right there this season, they're not going to stop playing. Our guys know that, and we got to learn from it, and we're not going to stop playing.
All right.
Ton of respect.
8-3 in the last 11 games, by the way.
Very impressive. I mean, it's a long season. I wrote these guys off early.
It was a bad December.
They didn't write back.
It was a struggle to say I was a fan of that team.
Yeah.
But by God, they made it through.
It's just so frustrating.
What's frustrating?
Losing to Gardner-Webb.
You still bringing that up?
Yes.
So if they'd beaten Gardner-Webb right now, you'd be good?
Yeah.
If they'd have beaten Gardner-Webb and Rice, I'd be good right now. Really.
I still don't think Gardner-Webb was that. Like, it's bad to lose to Gardner-Webb, but I think we played a complete game. They just shot the lights out. I mean, they had a guy score 30 points. It's not that often that guy from Gardner-Webb scores 30 points.
Dude from Charlotte had 30-plus last night, didn't he? The guard.
Number 10.
The one thing that'll make you feel better about East Carolina basketball, if you go to ESPN.com and pull up the AAC standings, I mean, it's nice to see East Carolina in the top half, and you see Charlotte at the dead bottom at 3 and something. It's like, gosh, it's impressive. It's like, wow. East Carolina's legit, at least. We're not at the bottom, just being terrible, like completely irrelevant and terrible. So I think, if there is some respect for what Schwartz has done here, then I think you can go look at the standings and feel a little bit better. Now, I think it'd be really good if they could make some noise in the tournament and build upon it and take it into next year, which is even harder because you don't know what the team's going to be like. But that's the nature of the business right now.
Yeah, and I think Pirate fans are frustrated because the latter part of this season we haven't seen in quite some time. You said 8-3
in the last 11.
In the last 11. But that non-conference schedule, that non-conference slate was just how
which is
been.
Bad. Which is not
it's not good.
Yeah.
And it's one where you should go 9-2 or however many games there is in the non-con. So you look at back at the last 5 to 10 years, it's the common denominator of not being able to get out of the non-con with a dominating record. And it's great that East Carolina is going 8-3 in the last 11 games in the season, but we just kind of dwell, as I am, on the start of the season.
If the tournament started today, the AAC tournament, East Carolina would play in the late night game against UTSA, with the winner taking on UAB in the late night game on a Friday night.
I like our odds.
Late night hoops.
And we've beaten UTSA twice. We've beaten UA. Did we beat UAB?
Yep.
Yeah, beat them here. So
I've never lost to UTSA.
Never lost.
Thank you, Chandler.
LeVar Ball. Never lost.
LeVar Ball
I'm missing my foot.
had a foot removed.
Yeah. And it's still
It's going to grow back.
It's still in high spirits, man. Like, that guy is somebody to look up to, I think.
Is that right?
Got 3 very successful sons, very positive attitude.
Still thinks he can beat Michael Jordan one-on-one.
Yeah, it's all about the mindset.
Yeah.
He may not actually be able to beat Michael Jordan, but he's never played one-on-one and probably never will now.
So
The greatest story is the one you tell yourself.
Yeah.
People you look up to: LeVar Ball,
Scott Hall,
John Cena,
Kyle Busch,
Kyle Busch,
Al Davis,
Howie Long, Al Davis.
All right, there's the list.
And the Violator.
Yeah, the Violator.
Quite a list there, J-Bone. Exciting times, though. ECU baseball, hopefully getting things turned around. Basketball, March Madness. Football schedule came out on Friday. That was exciting. And
it wasn't. It was terrible.
Just 2 weeks away from Inky Johnson coming to town. Excited about his visit. One of the world's best motivational speakers coming in for the Pirate Radio Leadership Luncheon.
He needs to talk. He needs to give a speech to the people that hate the ECU football schedule and cheer them up.
Well, he might be able to do that. He's coming in Selection Sunday to throw out the first pitch at Clark LeClaire Stadium. Maybe that afternoon's the day that the Pirates get their ticket punched to the. I mean, there could be a lot of craziness going on 2 weeks from now. But the one cool thing is looking forward to having him. Appreciate our friends at East Coast Grading and Arcadia Homes, our leadership sponsors for the event coming up again this year, and excited for that. A lot of great things going on at Pirate Radio.
All right, let's take a break. We'll come back, talk to BB, Brian Bailey, host of the Brian Bailey Show. He joins us. We talk more ECU hoops, Pirate baseball, and more. Hour 1 of Pirate Radio Live. Back with you after this.
At a theme park, you might have to choose between a great deal or the best experience.
Wow, total access is expensive.
But with US Cellular Prepaid, getting a great deal doesn't mean sacrificing a great experience. US Cellular has no hidden fees or gimmicks, and now you can get a Samsung Galaxy A16 5G for free. US Cellular Prepaid. Terms apply. See uscellular.com for details.
This is Brandon Tate, owner and operator of Atlantic Wireless, an authorized agent for U.S. Cellular since 1997. Visit AtlanticWireless.com to find the store near you. We go beyond the call.
Where do you find the best selection of pre-owned vehicles in Eastern North Carolina? It's DriveHereNow.com. DriveHereNow.com is a combination of 4 dealerships in Eastern North Carolina with a fully stocked inventory of over 200 SUVs, trucks, and cars. If you're looking to upgrade your vehicle or purchase for a new driver in the house, get shopping today at DriveHereNow.com. DriveHereNow.com, supporting the Pirates for over 47 years.
Enjoy the warm air circulating moments after you turn up the heat. Precise control of cooking temperatures. Enough hot water on demand for everyone's shower. The instant glow of warmth when you turn on your fireplace or fire pit. Never having to change a gas tank on your outdoor grill. Experience the affordable luxury of natural gas. Find out more at GUC.com.
Stella Artois is a world-renowned Belgian beer with over 650 years of brewing heritage. Stella's rich, full flavor and smooth finish is perfect for making moments worth more. Stella's non-alcohol option, Stella 0.0, offers the same iconic taste without the alcohol, ideal for those looking to enjoy Stella anytime. Stella, whether celebrating big or small, Stella is the perfect choice for elevating the everyday. Proudly distributed by Carolina Eagle Distributing since 1989.
Overtime's Tavern is officially open in downtown Greenville. Whether you're craving a cold drink, hot meal, or just a place to unwind with friends in a laid-back atmosphere, we've got you covered. Join us daily from 11 a.m. to midnight every day, or stick around for our late-night hours on the weekends. Follow Overtime Tavern on Facebook or Instagram for daily specials and events, including live music. OT's is right across from the Sheets on Charles Boulevard in downtown Greenville. Overtime's Tavern, where every hour feels like overtime.
It's winter sale time at Russell's in downtown Washington. Prices have been reduced on all your favorite men's and women's dress and casual apparel. All ladies' clothing is now 1/2 off, and men's apparel is 25% off. Shop while selection is good and prices are even better. Where it's all about you, our pirate friends and customers at Russell's in downtown Washington. Come see us now before it's all gone.
Hi, this is Christy Conway.
Hi, this is Tracy Ayers.
It's a great time to list your home for sale with ENC Pirate Realty Allen Tate. It's a low inventory market. Right now, Pitt County is experiencing a shortage of homes on the market, especially at certain price points. Currently, there's only about 2.5 months of home inventory available, with the average sales price sitting right at $300,000. Visit our website, encpiraterealty.com, to connect with our experienced team of agents.
Go Pirates!
Craving a delicious burger and a great deal? Then head on over to Bad Daddy's Burger Bar in Greenville. Every Monday, shake things up with $5 hand-shaking cocktails. On Rough Draft Tuesday, enjoy talls for smalls, where bigger drinks are the same price as the smalls. It's Whiny Wednesday with $3 pours of barefoot wine. Then on Salty Thursdays, sip on a $4 house margarita. And don't miss Bloody Sunday. Enjoy brunch and $5 house Bloody Marys.
And this just in at Bad Daddy's, mention Pirate Radio for 15% off your meal.
Bad Daddy's Burger Bar. Great food, amazing deals, and a whole lot of flavor.
Pirate Radio.
Pirates. Maybe they're nice pirates. Right.
A toast to the captain!
Ahoy! Now the hair makes sense.
The voice of the Pirate Nation. You're listening to Hour 1 of Pirate Radio Live. Now, back to the show.
Welcome back. Be sure to visit one of ECU graduate Brandon Tate's U.S. Cellular locations and experience the highest standard of customer service. The purpose of the Atlantic Wireless Store experience is to inform, illuminate, and inspire. Find the location near you at AtlanticWireless.com. Atlantic Wireless, we go beyond the call. And the Buccaneer Music Hall is your beacon of music in the land of pirates in eastern North Carolina. You can kick off the week every Monday with sports trivia with Clip Rock. Tuesdays and Wednesdays is acoustic night. Thursday, you can enjoy singo and karaoke. And every weekend is the best live music with ladies getting in free all weekend long. For more information, check them out on Facebook or Instagram. And we'll see you at the Buck. Now let's head back in to PRL. Here's Clip.
I'm putting together a little sports trivia right now.
Tonight.
Y'all know who was the leading scorer in NCAA basketball in 2006-07 and 2007-08? He is the man. He's one of a very few players that went back-to-back being the NCAA's leading scorer.
Mike Conley.
He attended VMI, Virginia Military Institute.
Should we know who this is?
Can
you give us a...
There's a reason why you should know his name, and it has an East Carolina tie-in. He is a current assistant basketball coach at ECU.
Riley Davis.
Michael Perry.
Jeez Louise, guys. It's Reggie Williams.
Oh, jeez.
Oh. And Michael Perry went to Richmond, so I apologize.
And he might be, I think he's their all-time leading scorer, if I'm not mistaken. Spider.
Reggie Williams, Bobcat, great.
That he is. All right, let's check out my interview with BB, Brian Bailey. Talked to him earlier today after his program here on Pirate Radio. Here's my chat with Brian Bailey. All right, joining us today on Pirate Radio
Your
Live.
voice changed right there.
Yeah, it finally hit puberty. I was wondering when it was going to happen. Brian Bailey, the Hall of Famer, host of the Brian Bailey Show, WNCT Channel 9 Sports Director, and all of the above is here. How you doing, BB?
Very good. How are you?
I am great, man. This is March, so very excited to be in March. We got conference tournaments that have already begun. Big boys will begin in a couple of weeks, and down the stretch we come with East Carolina men's and women's basketball, as you talked about on your show, and we've discussed previously on Pirate Radio Live. Great weekend for ECU athletics
It really was. Yeah, it was. It's fun, when you have so much stuff going on around campus anyway, and then just the ladies win on the road. That's a big win for them against South Florida. The men win another game, and the job Mike Schwartz is doing for this Pirate basketball team, and just the athleticism that they show at times, and had a little scuffle at midcourt. That was fun to watch. So it was a good weekend.
It was
Pirates
entertaining.
bounced back from that 7-6 loss to Kent State and won the next two. And I think the Virginia Tech game. I don't know where Virginia Tech is picked in the ACC. I think they're about the middle of the pack, but you got to think that was probably the Pirates' best win so far.
Probably.
The way they put it together.
Yeah, Bailey, you're a good person to ask this. Not that you're old, but you're seasoned, I would say.
You're good. I thought you were going to stop at you're a good person.
You are a good person.
There you go.
To some people.
Yeah.
To most.
My wife says that too. I tell Melissa, I said, Melissa, most people think I'm really a nice guy. I think you think I'm just horrible sometimes.
All right, this is an off-the-air
All
story, but I'll bring it up. So Jared was telling me something about Zach. Said, "Oh, Bailey's gonna be mad at me because you didn't get a certain shot of them going on the field." And I guess you weren't mad at him at all about it, but you have trained him so well that if he don't do 100% all the time, you're gonna be mad at him. He thinks so. You've got him trained perfectly.
First of all, he's one of the best I've ever had. He's like he's not in Meador's category yet, but he's close to that.
Okay.
I mean, he works hard. He tries his best, but I swear he just sometimes he can't read what's happening. And he thinks. I'll tell him something and he won't exactly grasp it, and then that's what, the only thing that makes me mad is if we talk about something and then we don't execute it.
Yeah.
I'm like, why didn't we execute? What happened? And usually it's because he's talking to somebody else and not listening to what
Well, he's definitely talking.
Yeah. But no, he does a great job. We're lucky to have him. I'm hoping he'll sign for a couple more years and stay with us because I think he's got a good thing going. He does a good job when he anchors and just the way he works, he's really good.
We're big Zach Kaplan fans here
he's
too.
Funny.
But my original question was going to be, where does R.J. Felton rank amongst the Pirate basketballers of all time? Because you almost have to factor it in guys who stayed the whole time and guys who didn't. Because Jaden Gardner and Tristan Newton, like we've had some great players, but they've moved on.
I don't put it even though Tristan Newton decided to go from a very good guard at East Carolina to an All-American.
To most outstanding player.
Yeah, and winning 2 national championships. The odds of that are just astronomical.
Yeah.
But I don't put guys like that into my top. I mean, obviously you start with Blue Edwards, the greatest player that ever played, and a couple other ones way back.
Lester Lyons.
Lester Lyons is up there.
Yeah.
I think that RJ's got to be considered with all those guys. I mean, the thing the thing that Lester did, which is really unheard of, is that he won a championship, and that just doesn't happen in Pirate basketball. But RJ is pushing this crowd, and maybe who knows what's going to happen in the American tournament, but they've got the athletes to make some noise, and hopefully they'll do that.
Also, just he's a good guy, so
great guy
is in his factor, and he his hustle. Like
a
lot of times, your best player isn't your most the guy that's going to dive on the court and stuff like that. He loves the dirty work too, so we'll always be big RJ fans.
Well, and early on in the year, I think he was struggling from the field some.
Definitely.
And Coach Schwartz said, look, just go back to what your roots are. Go back to just getting those rebounds and flying around and grab. And when he does that, that's when everything else opens up for him, it seems like.
Mentioned it got chippy yesterday. Did you notice the RJ, and I don't know what player it was that was on him for most of the game, but early in the game, they kind of went nose to nose and then gave each other a hard, five going to the bench, like a respect type thing. Later in the game, that guy knocks it away. He is in RJ's grill. RJ steps back, hits a three, and the guy kind of smiles and shakes his head. Like, they had a nice little one-on-one game going there, too, which it really made it fun. The chippiness and the talking back and forth. And then when you got Mike Schwartz being held back by R.J. Felton, that's always a good thing, too.
I saw the replay of the little skirmish, and Schwartz was out there quick.
Yeah.
I mean, it was almost like, wow. Like, he saw it coming. He was out there before it even got started. But I think he was trying to protect his players, obviously, and try to keep everybody in the game. But
I can't believe he didn't get a technical for running out there. But then when you look back on it, it looked like originally it looked like he got in the face of one of their players.
Right.
But I don't think that was the case.
No, I don't think so either.
Yeah. So it wasn't as big of a deal as it
But
looked.
it's that time
live.
of year. I mean, they've been playing a lot of basketball.
Yeah.
You know, a lot of things are on the line. Charlotte has struggled all year long. They've lost so many close games, and you know they almost stole one in Greenville. I mean, that was crazy at the end. But the Pirates held on and got another victory. And every win now for Pirate basketball pretty much sets a record of some sort.
It's crazy, but you're right. You talked about it on your show. Just, I mean, we live it, but hard to kind of fathom how bad the history of ECU basketball has been.
Because I think back, and I always think back, well, they haven't had all that much success, but, you know, it's a nice team to go watch stuff. But you look at some of the numbers, you're like, good God, I've lived through all this.
Yeah, we've almost suppressed it or something.
Yeah,
like,
there's something to it.
It's better than we think it is. No, it's not.
Yeah.
But I really think they got a chance to win a couple games in the tournament, and then, you know, it's March, man.
Wouldn't that
Anything
be
can happen.
fun? Yeah. Semifinals of the American tournament, and the Pirates are there.
Let's get there. Let's do it. Haven't done that since was it the CIT year or when they played Memphis in the semifinals of the Conference USA tournament back then. I remember they made it to the semis, but that's been a long time ago.
I think Caitlin was in law school at the time because we were at Elon, and she took me out to lunch somewhere, and we watched it. And I remember that.
We played Memphis, and we had just beat them the week before, like on senior day. And I was like, yeah, this might not be good.
Yeah.
And it wasn't.
It
But
wasn't.
we'll see what happens this time around. Kim McNeil's team trying to go on another conference tournament run, and they beat
She's
a good
got a
team.
history of doing that.
Yeah.
I mean, you know, and a lot of these coaches say, you know, we want to be playing our best basketball when March comes around, and you know, sometimes in December we kind of like roll our eyes a little bit, but you know, some teams are like that. And Kim McNeil definitely has a patent on, you know, she won a championship, then she got back to the championship game. And her team's playing better basketball right now.
And you mentioned Pirate Baseball getting 2 out of 3 in the Keith LeClaire Classic. They will be, Fayetteville Tuesday.
Yep.
And then home for a fun series against
And
Coastal.
I've never been to the Fayetteville Stadium down there, Segra, but they say it's really, really nice. They've done a great job. It's the home of the Woodpeckers down there, and they say it's really beautiful.
Bailey, other basketball going on. Duke continues to beat teams by 30 points.
Yeah,
They have been awesome. I think they got Wake Forest tonight, but they are clearly the ACC's best and maybe the nation's best.
And it looks like, you know, back in the day, the ACC would get, 7,
So, yeah.
8 teams in the tournament. They're only going to get 3. Carolina's on the outside still. And I don't know, it may take a win over Duke to put Carolina in the tournament.
Yeah.
But right now, Louisville, Clemson, and
Wake had a bad loss last week. I know they were a team
Virginia
that's kind
beat
of
'em.
on the bubble.
Yeah,
Well, sorry to
Virginia
call
beat 'em.
Virginia a bad loss.
No,
but
it
is.
was a bad loss. And the Cavaliers actually had Clemson this weekend, and in the first half they had about a 6-7 point lead. In the second half they were up by a little bit, but then Clemson came back and pretty much pounded them. I like Clemson's team. I really like watching them play.
Well, the SEC is the new ACC in the regard of sending a bunch of teams. In fact, Oklahoma, I want to say they had it can't be 4 SEC wins, but they were kind of bottom half of the SEC and were in Joe Lunardi's bracket. That tells you how deep the SEC is this year. And they're going to send a ton of teams and have a bunch of teams at the top.
And I heard them debating the fact that some of these, non-power fours that maybe deserve to get in, but they look at their schedule and they're like, you're 22-7, but this team played in the SEC and played all these tough teams because you play in the SEC every night. You're playing a ranked team. Seems like.
I very excited for the tournament this year, and I was asking you guys, does North Carolina host any regionals or tournament games this year? You said they'll be in Raleigh.
Raleigh first and second round. I believe it's a Friday Sunday deal, and probably most likely Duke will be there for that. So that's always cool, and the way the NCAA handles everything, and you get a chance to see some pretty good basketball.
Some NFL news over the weekend.
Oh,
Commanders add Debo.
did you see he broke his ankle today trying to sign his contract? You didn't see that? Just kidding.
It's the kind of jokes people make when they're nervous
Oh,
about.
no, I'm not nervous. I'm just scared to death. I'm not nervous. No, my Cowboys just I don't know what they're doing. I don't know what they're doing, why they're doing it, and hope Dak gets healthy and hope that they can sign.
Is he good for he'll be good for the start of the year,
They
right?
say he'll be good for the start of the year, but he needs some help, and we'll see what the draft brings. And back in the day, the Cowboys, I mean, they had, I think it was Super Bowl 12 when they had that great draft, and it was, or 13, maybe when they lost to Pittsburgh. But they had a great draft to get back in the Super Bowl. All these young players bouncing around. That's what they need. They need one of those great drafts. And I don't know, in this day and age, you can't really steal anybody because everybody knows what everybody does.
Well, sometimes I look at the draft as kind of overrated. Like, what are these guys going to do? But the way contracts and the teams work now, if you can get those guys in that 2-3 year window before they get their second contract or third contract, that's how these Super Bowl teams are built a lot of times.
That's exactly right. So we'll see what happens with that.
All right, BB, what else you covering? High school sports. You talked about that on your show today.
High school basketball, third round of the state playoffs Tuesday. Fourth round will be on Friday. They started the new system. We used to have, again, back in the day, but we used to have the regionals. That was a great week of basketball, the Eastern regionals. So the semifinals, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday in each class, 1A, 2A, 3A, 4A. And then on Saturday, 4 big games in the finals. And, man, Minji's would be packed, and it was just a fun week. And now the North Carolina High School Athletic Association takes the 2 teams in the Eastern finals and the 2 teams in the Western finals and brings them to Winston-Salem for like a Final Four type event. And it's a little harder to cover and to get everything, but it's still very exciting, and to see the teams playing for state championships. It's a great venue at Lawrence Joel Veterans Memorial Coliseum. So, and Zach found a really good barbecue place around the corner.
There you go.
Actually, I found it, and I told Zach about it, and Zach spent all of his money at the barbecue place.
Man, I remember the last live sporting event I was at before COVID was
I hate thinking about that.
Minji's, Bobby Pettiford's team taking on Farmville Central, and it was just an awesome high school basketball game in the playoffs. And so, man, stars are born in these high school basketball playoffs. We'll see.
I remember COVID. I was at the ACC tournament. I think it was that Friday. Like what we do now, we don't really go for the whole weekend like we used to. So, like Ken Watlington will go, or Zach will go, or I'll go. And I was going that Friday, and it was, they already said they weren't going to have fans and weren't going to do this. And then I watched one team warm up.
That might have been. I'm trying to think. Weren't we on the phone with you or something?
Yeah, you might have been. Yeah, I think so. And I was kind of like, look, I gotta go, because it was weird because it was Florida State won the championship that year.
Yeah,
I think it was Clemson. They were supposed to be playing Clemson, and Clemson was warming up. Florida State wasn't. So Florida State knew something that Clemson didn't know, and then the ACC commissioner came out and grabbed the microphone and said,
and they gave them a championship.
Yeah, they gave
them
the trophy right there, and called it quits, and everybody. And I remember, and this is going to sound really stupid, I guess, but I sat on the curb, man, just cried. I couldn't help it, because I knew that life as I knew it was over.
With you, man.
Was over for a while.
Yeah.
And I didn't know if we'd ever get it back.
I'm with you.
'Cause I was thinking, my whole head was going through things like, how are we going to do a sportscast? Because there's no sports, and your title says sports director.
Yeah,
what are you
we're thinking
do?
about like our jobs and how we're going to
I was thinking about my livelihood. I thought, are they going to suspend, put me on suspension or probation for a while just to wait and see what happens? But then we got creative for a long time.
Yep, had to go outside the box,
Yeah.
but. Man, glad we're where we are now.
We're
and
back.
This is going to be a very exciting month.
It's going to be fun. March always is.
All right, BB. Thank you, man.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
Daily Show joining us today on Pirate Radio Live. We'll take a timeout, come back, wrap up hour number 1. Coming up, hour 2. Got Justin Hardy, Caiden Norman, and more. A lot more to go. Pirate Radio Live here on a Monday. We're back with you after this.
If you're looking for a delicious home-cooked country breakfast or lunch, look no further than CD's Grill. CD's Grill in Winterville has the best country cooking around. Start your day with CD's mouth-watering homemade cheese biscuits, eggs cooked to order, and pancakes so big and fluffy there's no way you leave hungry. Open Monday through Friday from 5:30 a.m. until 2 p.m. and Saturday from 5:30 to 11 a.m. CD's has lunch specials and an all-you-can-eat salad bar. Stop by, say hey to owner Jason Brown and the CD's crew. CD's Grill, 111 West Fire Tower Road in Winterville. CD's Grill, the best country cooking around.
There have been many changes in the automotive world. At Phelps Chevrolet, the Phelps boys are here to take care of you. Mike, Daryl, and 4 of Mr. Phelps' grandsons, Wade, West, Allen, and Clay. You see, things at Phelps remain the same. The Phelps team has served Eastern North Carolina for over 50 years. We make your visit easy and fun. We are your neighbors, and that's what neighbors do. Phelps Chevrolet in Greenville. Like Mr. Phelps' great-granddaughter says, come in and get you one.
Find new roads with Chevrolet at PhelpsChevrolet.com.
It's a new year and we're
ready for a home makeover? Bostic.
It's a new year at Fish Street Hardware with lots of new exciting additions. Hardware serves lunch and dinner daily, now featuring 9 new menu items: Buffalo Loaded Chips, North Carolina Cowboy, and more. Don't forget about Sunday brunch. Hardware has a weekly lineup starting Tuesday with Singo, Wednesday trivia with DJ Captain Morgan, and live music every Friday night. Also, brand new is the Repair Shop, Hardware's game room, which has dart lanes, pool tables, skee ball, and a projection screen. Come check out all the new at Hardware, and for more information, follow us on social media or check out our website for up-to-date events schedule at fishstreethardware.com.
Ready for a home makeover? Bostic Sugg Furniture's new and now collection has the freshest styles you've been dreaming of. Store-wide savings on fashion-forward looks and styles for your living room, dining room, and bedroom. Hundreds of items in stock. Or let our team help you build a custom piece just for you. Plus, 6 months special financing and local delivery for just $19.37. Sleep better with over 30 models of brand name mattresses to choose from and up to 48 months special financing. Now at Bostic Sugg Furniture.
Chico's in downtown Greenville is celebrating 42 years of business all month long in March with a special anniversary menu. Grab your amigos and enjoy blasts from the past menu favorites like Cancun oysters, chili dog, costillas, and pollo limon. The celebration doesn't stop with your favorite Mexican food. Drop in for one of those famous Chico's margaritas in the bar or outside on the patio. Hurry in, the celebration menu ends March 31st. Chico's, where the fiesta never ends.
The convenience of Pitt Greenville Airport is waiting just outside your front door. Service is back, so you're connected to destinations worldwide through flights from American Airlines. Plan your next trip. Book your flights today at flypgv.com or aa.com.
Good news, business travelers. PGV and American Airlines has added a new early morning flight available now. Book today at aa.com and be on time for that connection in Charlotte. Fast, convenient, and close to home, PGV has American flights perfect for your next trip. PGV, where the pirates fly.
Have you ever seen those exotic aquariums like the guys do in Las Vegas on television? You ever thought about having one of these aquariums in your business? It's more affordable than you think. This is Hal Pruitt with rentafishtank.com. We can make having an aquarium in your business turnkey with no work, cleaning, or hassles for you. Rentafishtank.com creates a relaxing atmosphere and keeps children occupied. Rentafishtank.com already services many dental, pediatric, and doctor offices, plus hospitals and senior living centers. Check us out at rentafishtank.com.
Pirate Radio.
Mr. Gibbs, Captain, you may throw my hat if you like. Aye, aye, Captain. Hooray! I'll go and get it.
The voice of the pirate nation.
You know, the combine with the drug testing, and then you got all your medicals, meet with teams late at night. Like I said, I met the team probably.
You're listening to Hour 1 of Pirate Radio Live. Now, back to the show.
Welcome back. Vacation spots are right here in our very own backyard. Take a trip to a state park and enjoy traditional camping, RV space, and cabins that can be rented with Wi-Fi. If you're by a lake, be sure to check out the opportunities to rent a canoe or kayak and get out on the water. Your next adventure is right around the corner. For more information, please visit ncparks.gov. And Greenville Utilities Neighbor to Neighbor program provides help for those who need temporary assistance with their utility costs, and you can make a difference. Your tax-deductible donation can be added to your GUC bill each month, or you can make a one-time donation, and GUC matches all donations up to $20,000 each year. Consider helping a neighbor with GUC's Neighbor to Neighbor program. Now let's head back into PRL. Here's Clip.
Back with you, Pirate Radio Live. We ran down the ECU football schedule on Friday. Now we had some orders up there.
Yeah.
Now we have some official dates. So East Carolina will play BYU on a Saturday,
September 20th.
September 20th, and they will play Army on a Thursday, which will begin a string of 3 straight Thursday games.
Wow.
Gotta love it.
Back-to-back home Thursday games, and then you're on the road in New Orleans for Tulane.
So if you're scoring at home, we'll open up NC State on a Thursday night, August 28th. We play at home Saturday the 6th and 13th against Campbell and Coastal. Also Saturday, at Coastal. We've got BYU home Saturday the 20th. We then got Army Thursday, September 25th at home. Bye week at Tulane Thursday night, the 9th of October. Tulsa Thursday night at home on the 16th. Bye week at Temple on a Saturday, November 1st. At Charlotte at home Saturday the 8th. Memphis at home Saturday the 15th. UTSA at home on the road November 22nd. FAU. Is that definitely a Saturday game?
As of right now, I guess. It always could move.
So we've got State, Army, Tulane, Tulsa. 4 Thursday games?
Sounds right, yes.
And how many home Saturday games do we have?
Campbell, BYU,
Charlotte, Memphis.
Charlotte, Memphis. So 4.
4 home Saturday games, 2 home Thursday games. That's how it looks right
now. It's a great schedule.
To some, not to others. I like it a lot. Chandler.
You're not thinking about. Never mind.
We're not doing this again. I got out all my screaming.
For me.
That's right. Not for you.
About me, won't talk about I.
Want to talk about number one, me, mine, oh my, what I think, what I like, what I think, what I don't, what I see.
I like talking about you usually.
But occasionally,
I want to talk about me.
Nice job, J-Bone.
Yeah.
Hey, we singing some Toby Keith. I'm down.
Want to talk about me?
How do you feel about the football schedule? Let us know at www.idon'tcare.com.
A lot of Debbies out there, probably.
No, and I get it. I mean, it's obviously not great for tailgating fans, not great for local businesses to have those Thursday games rather than Saturday. So I understand. But the whole point of Friday's discussion was me saying I like it for me.
You want to talk about me?
You could start your own podcast and say how you don't like it for you. I bet there's things out there y'all like that I don't like.
Yeah.
That's kind of how it goes.
For me, pickles. I don't like pickles.
I'm okay with pickles. Shirley likes pickles.
I love pickles.
You like pickles, right, Shirley?
Shirley gets extra pickles on all her sandwiches and burgers.
Always.
Chandler's a pickle head.
I love a pickle. I love the Spears.
Who?
Spears.
Let's take a break. Hour 2, Pirate Radio Live. Justin Hardy will join us, and Caiden Norman will be in at some point during that hour. He likes to keep me guessing.
Yeah, big pop-in guy. I don't really like the pop-in.
Yeah.
Not talking about Caiden specifically, just.
I kind of like to know what's coming up on the show and when it's coming. You know what I'm saying? We do know Justin Hardy will join us when we return after these words.
Looking for a fun and free Friday night? Join us on March 28th at Greenville Town Commons for a movie with a mission, hosted by the teen ambassadors of Ronald McDonald House Charities. Enjoy The Parent Trap Under the Stars, plus food trucks, vendors, raffle baskets, and more, all while supporting families in need. Donations go directly to the Ronald McDonald House in Greenville. Come for the movie, stay for the mission. For more information, call the Ronald McDonald House at 252-847-5435 or check out our Facebook, RMHC ENC.
Michaels & Gakwe Cosmetic and Family Dentistry has been Greenville's premier dental practice for over 40 years. I am Dr. Chris Gakwe, and our mission at Michaels & Gakwe is to provide exceptional dental care with compassion, integrity, and innovation, ensuring every patient leaves with a healthy, confident smile. Doctors Michaels & Gakwe are committed to providing an outstanding patient experience with every visit. Not only do we offer all your dental needs under one roof, in most cases, we can take care of those needs on the same day. Bring your smile to us at Michaels & Gakwe Cosmetic and Family Dentistry.
Greenville, are you ready for the biggest beauty event of the year? Beauty Bar Medi Spa Spring Extravaganza is coming soon. From March 24th to April 4th, get exclusive savings on Botox, fillers, skin bead, painless laser hair removal, advanced lasers, and more. Expert care, stunning results, a glow you'll love. This is your time to shine. Appointments fill up fast. Call at 252-752-1406 or visit beautybarmedispa.com to book your free consultation today. Beauty Bar Medi Spa, where confidence begins.
North Carolina State Parks invites you to enjoy camping your way. With the weather changing, booking your own cabin is the perfect solution for your camping getaway. Reserve campsites or cabins today at Jones Lake, Goose Creek, and Cliffs of the News. Whether you enjoy traditional camping or air-conditioned cabins that can be rented with Wi-Fi, your next adventure can include hiking, beautiful scenery, and sunsets by the campfire. For information on booking a cabin, visit ncparks.gov.
Welcome back to Papa John's. I'm hand stuffing this mozzarella to make our epic stuffed crust pizza. Epic. Hey, we're making you an epic stuffed crust pizza for $13.99.
Better ingredients, better pizza, Papa John's.
Hey, Pirate fans, the Papa John's Epic Stuffed Crust One-Topping Pizza is back at only $13.99. Place your order online at papajohns.com and sign up for Papa Rewards. Papa John's, an MVP move for game day or any day. Go Pirates!
Introducing new Bud Light Seltzer Hard Soda, Classic Cola, Cherry Cola, Citrus Soda, and Orange Soda. You hear that? It's seltzer with a pop of soda, all with zero sugar. Bud Light Seltzer Hard Soda, the loudest flavors ever. Pick up some new Bud Light Seltzer Hard Soda at your favorite retailer today. Bud Light, proudly distributed by Carolina Eagle Distributing since 1989, and the official beer of the ECU Pirates.
Look what we have here. It's the refreshing deliciousness of a Pepsi mini can. It's the perfect complement to any meal. The dash of indulgence your day was dreaming of. The sip that'll have you singing Pepsi.
Nope, not again, Steve. Let's take a cue from the Pepsi mini can and pack all that awesomeness you're feeling into a much smaller treat for everyone. Deal?
So, big awesomeness, smaller size. I think I've got just the thing.
Pepsi mini can. Mini can, big taste.
Planning a special event, whether it's a baby shower, bridal luncheon, birthday party, or even a tailgate at Clark LeClaire Stadium, Chicken Salad Chick has you covered. Their fan favorite mini croissant platters is just one of many options to choose from, perfect for any occasion. With a variety of chicken salad flavors, there's something for everyone to enjoy. Let us do the work while you enjoy the event. Delicious, fresh, and served with a smile. Chicken Salad Chick Catering. Make every event memorable. Visit chickensaladchick.com to place your catering order. Just remember, you pick it up and we'll have it ready to go. Chicken Salad Chick, where every event is a little bit tastier.
This is Pirate Radio, WGHB Farmville, 1250 at 92.7 FM Greenville, WDLX Washington, 930 and 104.1 FM Washington. You're listening to Hour 2 of Pirate Radio Live. Do you need custom t-shirts, apparel, or promotional items for your business, organization, or event? Keep it local. Print it local with University Sportswear. Contact them today at universitysportswearenc.com. Now, back to the show.
Welcome back. America's favorite light beer, Bud Light, is also the official beer of the ECU Pirates. When planning your fun times with family and friends, be sure to pick up some Bud Light at your favorite retailer. Always have fun, Pirate Nation, and always stay in the game and drink responsibly. Bud Light, the official beer of the ECU Pirates, and proudly distributed by Carolina Eagle Distributing since 1989. Now let's head back in to PRL. Here's Clip.
All right, back with you, Pirate Radio Live here on a Monday. Let's continue our Monday chats with Justin Hardy. Talked to Justin a couple hours ago inside of Studio C. Let's hear that conversation right now. All right, joining us today on Pirate Radio Live, former ECU great, current CFLer, Justin Hardy, joining us courtesy of Social House Vodka. You can find Justin's official vodka, J-Rock Limited Edition, by visiting socialhousevodka.com. Justin, how you doing today, man?
Doing pretty good. How you doing?
Hey, doing great. It is combine time for players trying to get drafted in this year's NFL draft, and I wanted to go back and relive some of those memories with you. And I've got your combine stats here, Justin, but what do you I don't know, what kind of stands out about that week for you going to Indianapolis?
Man, it was a whole process, meeting with different teams late at night, having to do drug tests, having to actually get up and perform and do your testing that you're going to do for the day, whether it's the bench press or all the field activities that you need to do to get all the numbers for. It's a whole process, and it kind of makes and breaks a lot of guys, I will say. Even for me personally, it was tough to have to wake up at 4 a.m. to go do a drug test and then be up at 6 a.m., 7 a.m. to go do whatever test I got to do for that day. So it's definitely a mental game as well. So it was definitely tough.
Who helped you prepare for it, Justin? Was that your coaches, trainers at ECU? Did you have trainers beyond that to get you ready for it? Like, who helped you the most leading into it?
Pretty much, basically, I got a head start pretty much when I went to the Senior Bowl.
Right.
I was with a lot of teams then before even having to go to the combine. Then once I started training for the combine, I was in New Jersey at test facility, and I was getting questions and everything there as well. So the whole prep for combine, pro day, everything helped me to be able to perform there.
I guess famously, they ask you weird questions too as you're getting ready to enter the NFL. Like, are you a dog or a cat, or dumb stuff like that? Like, did you get any weird, dumb questions?
Definitely a lot of stuff like that.
Well, any of them?
Will say.
Yeah. What do you remember? Like the weirdest question you were asked?
Man, it's been so long ago, I can't even really remember. Like I said, I just hear stories about stuff like that. Like you say, are you a cat or you a dog? I have other players say they have got questions like that. So I think basically they just want to see what type of thinker you are at the end, and see if they kind of match up what they got going on.
Who did you room with there? Like, did you meet any friends when you were there?
Who did I room with?
I guess it was a long time ago. It's been about 10 years, right?
Yeah, it's been a minute. Definitely been a minute. Who did I room with?
I'll let you come back to that one. So I got your results here. Like, if you hear a 4.56 40, which I think you ran a better 40 at ECU's Pro Day, right? Like, what's the best 40 you ever ran? Do you know?
I got down to a 4.4, a low 4.4. I think I ran that at ECU Pro Day after the combine. Like I said, it's a lot going into, the combine with the drug testing, and then you got all your medicals, meeting with teams late at night. Like I said, I met with a team I got out of the meeting probably around like 1 o'clock a.m. the night before going to go test. So it's a mental game for sure.
Yeah, I was gonna say, like, are you nervous out there? Like, it seemed like when you played football at ECU, you were never nervous. At least you didn't play like you were. Did you have nerves up there in Indianapolis?
I won't say it was nerves. Maybe a little bit of anxiety as far as like going in, because like basically this could pretty much make or break your career. Really, you go out there and do good, do what you're supposed to do, then you got a really good chance to getting drafted and getting get into a team. But if you don't do as well, then your chances kind of get slim. So it's a way you have to go into it for sure.
I'm looking at a draft profile on NFL.com. It says your strengths, instinctive, hand catcher, above average size hands. What size are your hands, Justin? Do you even know?
It's probably close to 11.
Man, okay. Smooth hips, aggressive demeanor, nasty blocker. Says more than 70% of your catches as a senior went for first downs. Weaknesses, thin through lower body. What does that mean? You got a thin lower body, Justin?
I don't know what that means.
But man, they put you under the microscope, don't they? They like look at every little detail on you.
Every detail.
Yeah. Justin Hardy joining you. What is your? I guess if a Rajay Harris or guys trying to make it to the next level asked you, like, what advice do you give guys that ask you about making it to the next level? What can you tell them?
Take care of your body for one. Going to this year of going to the NFL, it's like you finish with your college career, and then you're going to, some guys are going to the Senior Bowl, and then some guys are going to Pro Day as well, and then the Combine. So it's a long process of a lot of stuff that you got to go through before even going to the draft. So I would definitely say take care of your body, because it's going to be a long one. Like that first year, it's going to be long, because once you win from college, like you starting over again.
Right.
And then you really get a break until after that first season, really. So I would definitely say take care of your body for the most part, and understanding special teams. I would say don't shy away from playing special teams. A lot of guys, that's how they get they start, especially guys that's drafted late in the rounds. Play special teams. Like, that's going to get you on the team and play for a long time.
Man, that's a good point, Justin. And we've talked about your humility. You're a humble guy as it is, but like high school kids go from being stars to bottom of the depth chart in college, and then you got to do it all over again when you enter the NFL. But you had no problem. Like, hey, I understand that this is a new start for me, so I'll do whatever I can. Was that kind of your mentality going into it and going into the Falcons?
Right. I would definitely say you got to get that mindset as you're not your primary position. Like now, once you get to the NFL, you're a football player. Yeah. Because it's going to be times where you're going to have to play special teams. I ain't never played defense a day in my life, but once I got here, I had to go make a tackle. It's like those things, like you got to become a football player at the end of the day and not just think about your primary position, especially guys that are drafted or signed as free agents in the later rounds.
I understand why they do these combines, because everybody's great and they have to say, all right, who's greater than who? And it's, again, minuscule. They put you under the microscope. But did you ever just want to say, hey, look at the tape? Like, you put so much tape out there, it's almost like, hey, here's what I can do. Here's 4 hours of my highlights. Like, did you ever want to just be like that? Or did you say, all right, let's just go through it,
I mean, at the end of the day, yes. But coming into it, it's like you brand new.
Yeah.
Nobody really knows you. So it's like you got to prove yourself over again, essentially. I could definitely say put the tape on, but at the same time, it's like, oh, that's college. This is totally different now.
True. Yeah.
Like, I want to see what you could do on this point. So I get it. I get both sides.
And you seem like the type of guy that's going to try to earn your spot every year. I mean, are you in the position now with your CFL team, Justin, where you have a spot, or do you feel like, all right, this offseason I got to go kind of earn my spot again? Like, where are you at with your CFL team right now?
I will always say that I got to work for whatever I get. I never go into the situation thinking like, oh, it's going to be given to me. Like, I don't even want it if it's given to me. So I always approach it as I got to prove somebody wrong. I had that chip on my shoulder to go out there and prove that I can still play this game at the level that I need to play it to be successful. And a lot of guys try to question a lot of things, age, do he want to be here, this and that. So it's like, I don't even really think about that. So you got to prove everybody every chance that you get.
I mean, we've talked to a lot of Pirates and guys that have had great careers in the CFL, long careers. Stanley Bryant's still getting it done, which is awesome in the CFL. But have you thought about maybe trying the UFL route or going a different route, or are you good where you are in the CFL?
At this point right now, as far as like trying a different league, it's essentially the same thing.
Yeah.
Like as far as like a step to get to the NFL, but at this point, it's like they was a little bit more established at the time. So it was like once I got in, I just might as well stay there unless another opportunity came.
Some receiver news in the NFL, Justin. Over the weekend, my Commanders landed Deebo Samuel. Deebo 2 or 3 years ago was my favorite non-Washington player, and still is one of the guys I really like. I don't know if he's lost a step or two, but I'm excited about it. What do you think about Deebo joining Jaden Daniels and the Commanders?
I think it'll be good. He'll get with Dan Quinn, great head coach. Put him in a position where he can be the most successful. I won't say that he lost a step, but sometimes you just need a new page, something new, and to get you back to where you was at.
And other NFL news today saw T. Higgins is going to sign the franchise tag to remain in Cincinnati. That's big for Burrow, big for Cincinnati. He's still got both T. Higgins and Jamar Chase to work with. So no matter what Cincinnati has going on defensively or in the run game, you give them Burrow and Chase and Higgins. They should be pretty dangerous, right?
Definitely reliable sources. Definitely somebody definitely good to have as a quarterback to have those guys.
No doubt. Talking to Justin Hardy, joining us today on Pirate Radio Live, courtesy of Social House Vodka. You can find Justin's official vodka, J-Rock Limited Edition, by visiting socialhousevodka.com. Premium American vodka using the highest quality ingredients, strict production standards, and a commitment to sustainability. So, Justin, kind of just give us an update now. Where are you at as far as your training, and when do you get back going with the CFL? When do you have to report again?
Training camp is, I want to say, May 10th. So
Okay.
it's coming up, approaching real soon right now. So I've been started training again, getting back running, working out with the weights. So it's a gradual process, but by the time training camp gets here, I should be ready to go.
Got a high school basketball playoffs going on, Justin. Tell us about your basketball career. How much hoops did you play growing up?
I actually played a lot of hoops. Like I played the three sports, basketball, baseball, and football. So whenever I wasn't in the other season, like I go straight from football straight to basketball. So never really no downtime, especially like when I was in high school. I always kept kind of busy. So it definitely worked out pretty good. I was a decent basketball player, I guess you can say.
If I was reading your strengths and weaknesses in basketball, what would they say? What was your strength on the court, and what was your weakness?
Long arms, like I said, big hands.
Length.
Yep. Defensive player. Slasher. Could get to the goal.
Okay. I hadn't heard nothing about shooting yet. Is that a weakness?
I won't say it's a weakness, but I feel like if nobody stopped me getting to the goal, then I don't need to shoot.
There you go. If you can make a layup or dunk it, which I'm sure. What's the coolest dunk you've ever done, Justin? You gone windmill, or what can you do above the rim?
Nah, I ain't really. I wasn't nothing crazy like that. Like nothing crazy dunk wise,
Okay.
but like a regular dunk. I had a chance to dunk on a guy. He was probably about 6'10"ish, maybe a bit taller, and won against one of our rival schools. So I'll probably say that's probably one of the better ones.
Man, it's tough to say. Probably, what's the better feeling, mossing somebody in the end zone or dunking on a guy?
Definitely mossing somebody, just because of the simple fact that that's what I play football. So
Yeah.
just getting a chance to be able to do that is pretty cool.
Justin, always enjoy our chats, man. We do it every Monday here on Pirate Radio Live. If you got a question for Justin, you can pass it along to me on X, and we'll get it to him next week. Justin, always enjoy it, man. Have a good week, and we'll reconvene next week.
Hardy
Talk
joining
more
us here on Pirate Radio Live, courtesy of Social House Vodka. A question I will never be asked or able to answer: what's cooler, mossing a guy or dunking on a guy? I can do neither. But Justin has been in the situation to do both, apparently. All right, let's take a break. We'll come back, continue on hour 2 of Pirate Radio Live. We roll on a Monday. Back with you after this.
Make things happen this year with the new John Deere. In just one visit to Quality Equipment, you'll find the right lawnmower, compact tractor, or Gator UTV that will save you time and money on your next project. Keep things running all season long with the help of our experienced parts and service team. Your new Deere isn't far away. Find current offers and budget-friendly packages at your local Quality Equipment with 36 locations across North Carolina, South Carolina, and Virginia. Visit QualityEquip.com to get started. That's QualityEquip.com.
Aces for Autism, a nonprofit, is here to provide opportunities for individuals with autism and their families. A place of hope, joy, and success. Whether it's helping a child make their first sound or preparing a young adult for vocational opportunities, we provide support where it wasn't available before. You can help us support families by supporting Aces for Autism's Team Together campaign. There are many ways to participate, such as buying a brick or sponsoring a room. To learn more about our state-of-the-art facility, visit acestogether.com.
At Tiebreakers, we pride ourselves on serving
big, juicy wings.
I'm talking
big and juicy.
Our chickens are the same ones that kick sand in the other chickens' faces. If our chickens played football, they'd be linebackers. The competition's chickens, they'd be
skinny little kickers.
Trade those kickers in for linebackers. Join us today for
big, juicy wings.
All season long at Tiebreakers.
Tiebreakers, with 2 locations in Greenville and on Railroad Street in Winterville.
Ron Ayers Motorsports invites you to an unforgettable bike night and stunt show on March 20th from 6 p.m. to 8 p.m. Get ready for an action-packed evening with jaw-dropping stunts, incredible bikes, and the chance to meet fellow riders. Hungry? Anita's food truck will be on site with delicious eats, and cold beer will be available for purchase. Since 1975, Ron Ayers has been your go-to for top-tier motorcycles, ATVs, side-by-sides, power equipment, and more. It's all happening at Ron Ayers Motorsports, your home for everything motorsports for 50 years and counting. Ron Ayers Motorsports, Highway 11 north of the airport in Greenville.
Hey O's fans, Birdland memberships are on sale now for the 2025 season. Become a Birdland member and enjoy the best way to watch Orioles baseball. Choose from either reserved or flex plans, with reserved allowing you to guarantee seats for each game in your plan, while flex provides the flexibility to choose your games and seats when you want. Plus, receive special benefits like discounts on concessions and merch, a flexible ticket exchange policy, and access to Birdland rewards. Buy your membership today at Orioles.com/memberships.
Hey Pirate Nation, this is Danny Beal, and the best place to go for custom t-shirts, apparel, or promotional items is University Sportswear. University Sportswear was easy to work with when I needed my custom t-shirts. From start to finish, University Sportswear provided superior customer service and a quality product that cannot be beat. If your business, organization, or event needs t-shirts or promotional help, then you need University Sportswear. Visit universitysportswearenc.com for contact information. Go Pirates!
Greenville's hometown pizzeria is Cucinella's. Cucinella's has 2 locations with great options for lunch, dinner, takeout, and they now offer catering. Dine in for lunch with a slice, salad, and a drink with a friend, or stop by after work and grab a beer or glass of wine while you wait for your to-go order. The best pizza, grinders, salads, and homemade Italian ice is at Cucinella's. Cucinella's Midtown across from Best Buy, downtown across from Sup Dogs, and on Facebook and Instagram. Cucinella's, serving handcrafted pizza since 1932. Come taste the difference.
Winter is here, but Stroud's Marine in Greenville is still your go-to spot for your boat projects and repairs. Now's the perfect time to get your boat ready for when the warm weather comes. Don't wait till spring. They've got you covered with outboard parts at great prices. Plus, they're running clearance sales on select items, so you can get ready for next season without breaking the bank. Stay up to date with the latest deals, parts, and promotions by following them on social media. Stop by the shop at 865 Rivet Street in Greenville. For more information, head to StroudsMarine.com. Stroud's Marine, your best source for salvaged outboard parts.
Well, if it isn't the Pirate Captain.
Pirate Radio.
The beard's looking great, my man.
The voice of the Pirate Nation. You're listening to Hour 2 of Pirate Radio Live. Do you need custom t-shirts, apparel, or promotional items for your business, organization, or event? Keep it local. Print it local with University Sportswear. Contact them today at universitysportswearenc.com. Now, back to the show.
Welcome back. Doug Henry of Greenville has over 300 vehicles to choose from and brand new inventory arriving daily. Doug Henry is easy to find on the corner of Greenville Boulevard and Memorial Drive and always online at DougHenryGreenville.com. Right on the corner and always right on the price at Doug Henry of Greenville. Now let's head back into PRL. Here's Clip.
All right, back with you, Pirate Radio Live.
Let's give me that basketball music again, Shirley. All right. American Sun Tournament. The American Sun Tournament is underway. Austin P. Let's go P. Good grief. 52-24 in the second half to knock off the Ospreys. Oh,
Ospreys.
Ospreys.
Yeah.
Of North Florida. 90-69. And Central Arkansas, a winner over Stetson. Those games on Sunday.
I was one of 12 people to watch that game.
Well, now the big boys are playing. North Alabama.
Yes, sir.
Our squad going at it tonight against Austin P. I'm going to try to get that one on the projector screen at the Buck.
So when it comes to ECU quality losses this year, does it go Memphis, North Alabama? Or is North Texas number 2?
I'm putting North Alabama ahead of North Texas.
Tremendous amount of respect for the Lions.
I love the
Alabama.
Lions. Yeah. I'm sure Coach Schwartz said that and said they're a good team in the post game. I just rolled my eyes.
Yeah.
Then threw my laptop against the wall.
I mean, hey.
But he was right. They have 22, finished the regular season with 22 victories.
And somehow probably won't make the tournament.
You say that as if they should.
Should they not?
I mean, they're a 22-win team.
Yeah, they're a wagon, dude.
And they're a covering machine.
Nobody circles the wagons like the North Alabama Lions.
They are not the number 1 seed, however. That goes to Lipscomb, who also won 22 games.
No, they suck, though.
Oh, okay. They play Central Arkansas tonight. So these games are on campus sites. So you've got the games going on all at the same time. Austin P, North Alabama, and I forgot. It's a home game. You got to take North Alabama tonight.
Yeah, I already took them straight up.
They are awesome at home. Queens and Florida Gulf Coast playing at 7. Eastern Kentucky and Jacksonville at 7 as well.
Go Queens University.
Why is that?
Because I'm from Charlotte and they are located right in Charlotte.
The Queen City, of course.
They beat ECU in baseball a few years ago.
They did.
With that big fat pitcher that pitched 200 pitches. Were you at that game?
No, I wasn't.
All right.
I have no affiliation to Queens University, but they're from Charlotte, so I'm rooting for them.
Other conference tournaments beginning this week. The Big South begins on Wednesday night. See if I can pull up a bracket for this baby.
Bang.
Big South. Why does it say a link to a bracket and then it just has words? I don't want to look at words.
Nothing's worse than the internet.
I agree. Yep.
But yeah, Big South. Well, who's in that conference again? Is Radford in there?
I'm going to go with Radford. Give me Radford. That begins on the 5th. The CAA, Coach Mack will be on the call.
Ooh.
Beginning this Friday in the CAA tournament.
UNCW's in there, right?
Yep.
Yep, give me them.
The Horizon begins on Tuesday. You got the Horizon League.
I'll go with Green Bay.
Okay, good call.
Gottlieb.
Missouri, Doug Gottlieb.
Yeah, that's his team.
Man, I heard a promo for the Doug Gottlieb show, and he said something about the Luka trade, and he said, and what has really been the most boring NBA regular season in a long time. How would a Division I college basketball coach know that and be able to follow it nightly to know how boring it is?
Yeah. So if you became, just say, hey, the Luka trade, John Cena turns heel, things are happening. Just weird things are happening. So let's say you become the head coach of the East Carolina Pirates basketball team.
Schwartz out, me in.
Yeah, Schwartz retires after we win the national championship.
At my introductory press conference, I would like to say ton of respect to Mike Schwartz for the job he did here.
Yeah, well, he retires because he takes us all the way, wins the championship.
Yeah, okay.
And then you are his predecessor.
Yeah.
Or success. Yeah, whatever. You follow him. Do you keep on doing this show as a Division I
Absolutely.
coach?
I have to do it every day from 3 to 6.
Would you specifically talk East Carolina, or is it just I don't know, how the hell, the Joe Burrow trade? That's crazy. It's
Hurricanes really struggling here.
Yeah, don't you
hockey.
have something to do?
It is
Why are
wild.
you not at practice?
Exactly.
You're 4-4 3,700.
You'll be live from the Super Bowl instead of coaching your team.
Why are you not working on the spread offense?
Oh, man, something else I love. Missouri Valley Arch Madness beginning on the 6th. So that would be Thursday? Yes. So I like watching quarterfinals Arch Madness Fridays here in studio.
Yeah, fun times.
Be doing that. The Northeast tournament begins on the 5th. So that's coming up in Wednesday. Ohio Valley begins the 5th. Patriot League begins the 4th. Any other tournaments? Summit League beginning on Wednesday. Sun Belt, that's our favorite tournament.
Fun Belt.
The Fun Belt tournament. The Gauntlet begins on Tuesday.
Next Tuesday, not tomorrow.
March 4th.
Oh, okay.
It better start this week because it's not going to end for another 3 weeks.
Starting tomorrow.
God. The Sun Belt Gauntlet. And then the West Coast tournament, which also has a gauntlet format, begins on Thursday with St. Mary's and Gonzaga being at the end of the line. Though. I agree. Well, it's less teams.
What is theirs?
The same thing.
The same thing minus
just less
2
teams.
rounds.
Yeah.
Is Oregon State and Washington State playing in that?
Yeah.
I did not know until last night that they were.
Okay.
They'll be the 5 and the 6 seed.
Because I know they're in 2 conferences.
Mm-hmm.
That's crazy.
Pac-12 for football now that it's being revived with basically the Western West Coast Conference.
The Pac-12 is just going to be football?
I think the if I heard correctly, which I may not have, the Pac-12 is being revived with West Coast Conference teams.
I'll ask Mac tomorrow because he's our Pac-12.
I mean, I know like Boise State, Utah State, Fresno State, Northern Illinois for some stupid reason is in the Pac-12 now.
Yeah, that's going to be everything.
That's just football, or is that's
I think
everything?
It's everything because Gonzaga is moving to the Pac-12 and they don't have a football team.
All right.
This conference realignment stuff is really confusing, and I don't think it has to be, but
I'm fine with it all except for Northern Illinois. Like you blew it up.
Palo
you had the
Alto.
greatest conference ever.
The MAC.
And you blew it up.
They had their own thing going. Nobody messed with them. Nobody bothered them.
You idiots.
Yeah.
The MAC is the best conference in
not anymore.
Division I.
Not anymore.
It's my favorite.
They blew it up.
Not anymore.
These idiots blew it up.
I hate that because
Damn them all.
I loved being able to come home at 7 p.m. on a Tuesday in the middle of November and December and watch Bowling Green play Northern Illinois.
And just ugly. You could tell it's cold weather.
Yeah. A team full of 3-star recruits, too.
That's football, baby.
Just playing football for the love of the game.
Mm-hmm.
Johnny Stats. I saw Johnny Stats yesterday. Oh, I met Craig yesterday. Shirley, Craig.
Come on, Craig.
Craig Doucette.
Get up, Craig.
Met him. I said, put the gun down, Craig.
A real man fights with his hands.
But nice to meet you, Craig.
Word of the day is job. J-O-B.
I saw Johnny Stats.
Yep.
And Tom as well out there during halftime. He said Austin P has a one-arm guy that plays a lot and contributes.
I think I know.
I didn't kill my wife. I don't care. This one-armed man that I know of has not murdered anyone. His name is Hansel Emanuel.
Yep. He, I believe, made headlines a couple years ago. He was at like Northwestern State Technical or something. I don't know. It was like a
NWST, of course. Yes.
Yeah, it's Northwestern State. He's from the Dominican Republic. And he I don't know. His story's cool. I don't know exactly how he lost.
I thought you were about to tell us, but you're not.
But
all right, thank you, Will.
He is from the Dominican Republic. I find that pretty cool.
Yep.
Appreciate your insight and input on the program. Man, I'm fired up for these next couple of weeks, though.
Yeah, I'm glad that basketball has finally started. It's
finally started.
Yeah. I mean, obviously, basketball doesn't start till football's over.
Well, here we are. When's baseball start?
When NASCAR's over.
Oh, my goodness.
So November.
Wait, so ECU baseball never starts?
No.
It never begins.
No, I mean, ECU baseball started the moment I had to work a game. But I don't watch the MLB.
Why are we playing Gardner-Webb in Fayetteville?
I don't know. Well, the one that screws me up the most, why are we playing UNCW in Fayetteville? Don't both teams have to go out of the way for that?
Yeah, I don't know.
I thought they would kind of like not meet in the middle, but like meet at a triangular.
Like Fergie said, meet me halfway.
Angle.
Yeah.
Right on the borderline.
We'll meet in the middle at that old Georgia line.
Caiden Norman is here.
I've been making dirty money, Jordan Belfort.
Oh, man.
I knew.
We did not do the intro.
I didn't think about it until he sat down.
It's all right.
Dang.
I see where I'm at in the totem pole.
I still sang it. Like,
I know. It's all right.
Dang.
How'd you feel about the John Cena?
John Cena, man. What a guy.
Let's take a break, and we'll introduce Caiden, and we'll talk wrestling and more when we return. Hour 2 of Pirate Radio Live. Back with you after this.
We're inside the Pirate Radio studios with our friends from QC Kinetics. Don, why should people use QC Kinetics?
So QC Kinetics, we're the nation's leader in regenerative medicine. So we've helped about 50,000 patients get back to an active and pain-free life without surgery, without drugs, and without downtime. We leverage your body's own natural growth and healing properties to not only repair damaged tissue, but generate new.
Don, give us the number.
252-765-PAIN. 252-765-PAIN.
That's QC Kinetics.
Homeowners can face many challenges throughout this season, but our newest New Blue star, Dixon Williams, is here to slide in and save the day. Have a clog that's hitting a foul ball and nothing seems to be getting through? Dixon's fixing to get you flowing again. Feeling like your HVAC's in a slump? Dixon's sliding in to get your comfort back on track. Are swinging blind in a power outage? Dixon is delivering a power boost. So when problems arise, turn home strikeouts into home runs with New Blue, electric, plumbing, and air.
Washington's favorite place to eat and where all the locals go is Down on Main Street. Have you heard? Down on Main Street is now open 7 days a week. Stop by today for lunch specials for only $8.99 with delicious features like chicken pastry, spaghetti, meatloaf, hamburger steak, and everyone's favorite, the fried shrimp plate. After work, Down on Main Street is the perfect spot for dinner and drinks. Down on Main Street in historic downtown Washington. Go Pirates!
This is Holt Nailers for my friends at Anson Belts, the belts that I wear. Go to ansonbelt.com to find micro-adjustable holeless belts with over 30 plus options of a 1/4 inch apart instead of your typical 5 holes 1 inch apart, always giving you the perfect fit every time. If your waist fluctuates, Anson Belt is great because you can always find the perfect fit any time of the year. ansonbelt.com, over 10,000 combinations to choose from, a belt for every occasion, and the official belt of the Holt Nailers Show.
Here at the Holistic Company, we know that life throws you its fair share of curveballs. Like passing that drug test? Congrats. Now you can finally relax, kick back, and well, light one up. You've earned it. With weekly events like trivia, karaoke, comedy, open mic, movie night, and of course, all your favorites: flour, merch, carts, edibles, and wellness products. Whatever you need to legally take the edge off, we've got your vibe covered. Order online at theholisticco.com or visit us at 5th and Evans in Greenville or at one of our other 2 locations in Fremont or Smithfield. The Holistic Company.
This is Brian Harris with 360 Golf Carts, Pitt County's go-to shop for all things golf carts. We have E-Z-Go, club car, and utility carts to choose from. Whether it's for the beach, riding around the neighborhood, or working in the yard, 360 Golf Carts has the perfect ride for you. If you have issues with your current cart, take it by my shop for an expert's diagnosis. From parts to sales to service, we have you covered. We will even deliver right to you. So come see me, Brian Harris, on Highway 43, just past D.H. Conley High School. 360 Golf Carts, Pirates supporting Pirates.
I'm Sam Jones, and for more than 3 generations, my folks have kept the fires burning for Eastern North Carolina Whole Hog Barbecue. At Sam Jones, you'll find our smokehouse pumping out wood-fired meats, cooked fresh every single day. There are no freezers at our place. Everything, and we mean everything, is made fresh daily, including our sides, sweets, and sauces. Stop in and see us, and I bet you'll be able to taste our passion in just one bite. At Sam Jones Barbecue, you'll find plenty of smoke, but no mirrors.
There have been many changes in the automotive world. At Phelps Chevrolet, the Phelps boys are here to take care of you. Mike, Daryl, and 4 of Mr. Phelps' grandsons, Wade, West, Allen, and Clay. You see, things at Phelps remain the same. The Phelps team has served Eastern North Carolina for over 50 years. We make your visit easy and fun. We are your neighbors, and that's what neighbors do. Phelps Chevrolet in Greenville. Like Mr. Phelps' great-granddaughter says, come in and get you one.
Find new roads with Chevrolet at PhelpsChevrolet.com.
Ahoy, Pirate Nation. This is Pirate Steve. You're listening to Pirate Radio, the voice of the Pirate Nation.
You're listening to Hour 2 of Pirate Radio Live. Do you need custom t-shirts, apparel, or promotional items for your business, organization, or event? Keep it local. Print it local with University Sportswear. Contact them today at universitysportswearenc.com. Now, back to the show.
Welcome back. Ron Ayers Motorsports is celebrating 50 years of excellence. Since 1975, they've been your go-to for top-tier motorcycles, ATVs, side-by-sides, power equipment, and more. And coming up on March 20th, they're going to be celebrating with a bike night and stunt show. March 20th from 6 until 8 p.m. You can get ready for an action-packed evening with jaw-dropping stunts, incredible bikes, and the chance to meet fellow riders. And Anita's food truck will be on site with delicious eats, and cold beer will be available for purchase. Stop by their 30,000 square foot store featuring Honda, Suzuki, Kawasaki, Yamaha, Hustler mowers, and Stihl equipment, all backed by Ron Ayers' 50 years of trusted service. Ron Ayers Motorsports, 50 years of quality, reliability, and adventure. Now let's head back into PRL. Here's Cliff.
All right, thank you, Shirley Rhodes. Heard earlier from Mike Schwartz following the game, the win over Charlotte yesterday on our New Blue Pirate Report. The technicians at New Blue stand ready to face any challenge that time or the elements may throw at your home. Your home deserves the best, and New Blue is ready to help with any electrical, plumbing, and HVAC needs. Contact them today at callinublu.com. New Blue Service Group, redefining service excellence. We were watching ECU and Charlotte, the replay from yesterday, and good Pirate win. Tulane up next, coming up Thursday night in Menges. And you know what? Jarrett has come by Section 213 a few times. Chandler sat with me during the game yesterday. Caiden Norman has never been in Section 213 with me.
Well, I didn't know there was another chance. I thought that was senior day.
It was.
It was.
But
I don't like that either.
I didn't know. I thought they were away.
We're at home Thursday night, 7 o'clock against the Tulane Green Wave.
So we're just picking senior days now.
Yeah.
Well, they did it because of the weekend. They wanted more.
We thought the weekend was going to come play at halftime.
Yeah. But instead, he no-showed. And now it's kind of pointless that we did it on Sunday.
Wow, I didn't know that. I was like, wait a minute. I thought that was senior day.
No,
it was.
It doesn't make sense. If you're going to have a senior day and be like, thank you, Pirate Nation, I'm out, but you're coming back, it doesn't make sense.
I'm kind of with you, though.
I guess it's easier to market and sell and, like, fill up that place. It's
On a
like,
Sunday?
hey, Sunday at noon instead of Thursday at 7 when there's,
What about church?
Church?
Yeah. Eric Church is supposed to come.
Yes.
Wow, I hate that. That should not be a thing. You can't change senior day. Senior day has to be the last game of the season at home.
I think it should just be the last game of the season, no matter where you are.
Yeah, exactly.
I think our senior day should have been on the road against FAU.
So, Caiden, any chance you'll be there Thursday night?
With you?
At all?
In the Bone Zone?
In the Bone Zone.
Yes.
I could be there for that.
A Bone Zone halftime check-in.
Boy, looking at it on TV, close up, that is more white than blonde hair for CJ.
Yeah.
Which I'm fine. I'll go white hair, whatever it is.
The camera adds like a few tints or whatever. I don't know.
If ECU makes the tournament this year, we will be dyeing our hair.
I'll be there.
You're with us?
I'm with you.
All right, Caiden's in.
I like that.
Good stuff. All right, so we had basketball over the weekend. We had Pirate baseball winning 2 out of 3. We'll talk to Ethan Norby about that coming up at 5. And we had Elimination Chamber, which I heard y'all talking about it, you and Glenn and others in the office, but I forgot it was on until Saturday night, and I was like, yeah, I'll pop it on. I had no idea the ramifications it would have.
Yeah.
Because shockwaves still going through this earth.
I still don't really believe it. Like, I'm watching it, and I'm like, me and Glenn and Alex Harper have talked about it. It's like whoever wins the Elimination Chamber, they're turning heel. They're joining forces with The Rock. Then about halfway through the match, I'm like, well, the momentum is really looking like John Cena's going to win this. So Cody Rhodes maybe turns heel. And then
I was thinking we were looking towards a Cody turn.
Yeah, and then the segment happens, and I tell my buddy, I'm like, all right, they're going to shake hands. Cena's going to turn to go away. Cody pulls him back in, kicks him in the nuts.
Taking a call. Y'all take over.
All right. And so, wow, this is crazy. So, yeah, I thought Cody was going to turn, and then it ends up Cena turns. And still, I'm like, well, maybe he had a reason. Maybe John Cena's still the good guy. He just did that because he has his reasons.
Well, this is supposed to be, theoretically, I don't want to make anyone mad, the retirement tour.
Yeah.
I go back to the Doctor of Thugonomics. He kind of started off as a heel. But this is how you ended as a heel?
Maybe.
I feel like people always wanted John Cena to be a heel, though.
Yeah, but, like, at the end? Like, the end is...
He's not going to retire as a heel.
Yeah, I know.
I don't think so either. It doesn't make sense.
Will out of nowhere here.
I like... What's your thoughts, Will?
I mean, it's crazy because literally my entire life, the entirety I've been on this planet, he's been a face.
Mm-hmm.
And he's kind of been, like, as a kid, I loved him as a kid. I love him now. So it's kind of weird to wake up on Sunday morning and be like, I really just watched John Cena turn heel. But I think it's going to be some of the best TV we've seen in a really long time.
And, I mean, you know, I've graduated college. I have a job now. I'm an adult, some would say, and so I don't really get to keep in tune with the wrestling a lot. But there's a lot of things that just take you back to being a kid, and this Saturday really did it. I am back.
You got props? Carrot Top?
Yeah, I'm back on the wrestling train. C-Nation in full effect. Let's stand up. Standing by my guy no matter what.
Fun fact, 20 years ago, this year, Elimination Chamber, when John Cena won it 20 years ago, 2005.
Yeah.
And was that the year Edge came out and speared him?
I think that was the first year Edge was Money in the Bank.
Yeah.
Cashed it in.
That was when I became a diehard John Cena fan. He got up with the blood all over his face. They turned the TV screen gray and black, and then Edge speared him. I was like, that's my guy now.
Yeah.
20 years ago.
Always been my guy. Even the movies. I love every movie John Cena's in.
Okay, that's too far. His movies suck.
Not all of them, dude. Blockers? This is funny.
Do you think he changed the theme song, though?
Yes.
What's it going to be?
It's still...
Oh, it's going to be like slower or like...
It's still going to be
add
him
a
rapping,
wrinkle.
which I'm excited for a new John Cena rap song.
Oh, I don't know if it's going to be new.
Get the trademark back.
He can't use any of the same gear, theme, anything. It's going to...
Is he going to wear jorts?
Nah,
He's going to wear the opposite of jorts.
Which are?
He's going to wear a full suit while he wrestles.
I wouldn't be there for that.
Or cut off suit pants.
Yes.
Yeah, I was going to say, I think he goes the Baron Corbin route a little bit.
I don't know. It was awesome stuff, man.
So I went out. I told my wife, I was like, I need to text my stepson Todd, who 1 year for Christmas I got him the whole Cena gear, wristbands, all that stuff. I was like, I need to tell him that after 20 years, it's finally happened. He finally turned into a bad guy. And she was like, oh, my God, what did he do? And I'm like, no, in wrestling. Because, like, she doesn't know wrestling, but she knows him from real life. And not just movies, but, like, his Make-A-Wish stuff and everything. Like, he's a great dude. And she thought, like, he got canceled or something. I was like, no, just fake stuff. Wrestling, not real.
John Cena, wristbands, him being a good dude reminds me when I went to Monday Night Raw in Raleigh. Show ends. He's walking up the ramp, literally points at me. I had ramp seats because I always love getting the high fives.
Yeah.
Points at me, takes his wristband off, and gives me the little undertoss.
Was this year the draft was in Raleigh?
No, this was, I think, 2009. And I'm like lit up and everything. And this giant lady beside me boinks me out the way, takes the John Cena wristband, and it's just the most defeating thing. So
an old lady, big lady?
Big lady.
Boinked you. Wow.
Boinked me.
Got boinked by a big lady.
And
we've all been there.
So no John Cena wristbands for me, but he meant well for that.
Yeah.
Jerry says biggest heel turn since Hulk Hogan. Well, yeah, it's got to be.
Yeah.
I mean, it's the one we've all waited for.
I was talking to Glenn about this. There's two ways this is going to go. And the moment itself will live in history. It's one of the greatest moments, I think, ever. But does it go the way Austin and McMahon went after Austin turned heel? Or does it go Hulk Hogan and WO? Is it going to be good or is it going to be, could have been better?
I didn't even watch the Austin heel turn. Like, I wasn't even paying attention
it just
then.
really, I mean, WCW ended, like, I think a couple weeks before that, and so it's just, I don't know. They were too big. They could do whatever they wanted, and it just didn't work.
Who's your guys' favorite random, like, WWE character? Random. Like, they're not a big star or anything.
Papa Shango, maybe. I wasn't around alive for that one, but
when you were alive.
Umaga was pretty cool, but he was, I mean, I guess a main eventer.
I liked, maybe this isn't fair because I saw him later. I don't remember if I liked him at the time, but John Morrison.
Yeah.
Like, I thought he was cool, his intro and everything.
Who's his tag team partner?
The Miz.
Was it The Miz?
Well, there was another one, too.
Johnny Nitro.
That, like, busted up his nose.
That's John Morrison. That's Joey Mercury.
I remember him as
That's who he's talking about, right?
Who was Johnny Nitro's tag team partner?
Joey Mercury.
Okay, that's what I was trying to figure out.
Eminem it was?
Yeah. Eminem. With, what was her name? Melina.
Oh, yeah. Hey. She was good.
Yeah, she was. Mine's Santino Marella.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. He did that guy?
Yeah, I like that.
I mentioned him. Well, I said John Cena earlier, which that was his line.
He
right?
reminded me a lot of, like, Barney Fife. If Barney Fife was a wrestler, it would be Santino Marella.
Yeah. Other news.
Back to actual sports.
I guess. Well, Eric says John Cena's new catchphrase, I bet you can see me now, bleep.
I tweeted something out. It got zero interaction at all. But hustle, loyalty, go F yourself.
Okay.
Let me go show that interaction. Huh? I'll go show that some interaction.
At least a like. Or just look at it so the little bar that says, like, views goes up.
That deserves just a view.
My Twitter doesn't really pop off like that because all my tweets come out at, like, midnight, 1 o'clock, 2 o'clock.
You're a big West Coast guy. You got a lot of West Coast Twitter fans. Jamie says, did y'all see Jimmy Johnson retired from NFL on Fox?
Love you, Jimmy. Thank you, Jimmy.
I thought he meant NASCAR. I was like, I thought Jimmy Johnson's been out.
When he first said that today, Jared said Jimmy Johnson retired. I was like, yeah, I know. That's all
Yeah. Well, I mean, it's my favorite sports talk show.
He says Howie and Terry are not far behind.
Don't you
put that on me now.
Yeah. Don't.
I can't believe Terry outlasted Jimmy.
Yeah, that's crazy, especially with just how things have gone. I mean, Terry's gone a little crazy. But yeah, no, Howie will never retire. Don't ever put that out there.
No. I'm not a big... I watched a lot of... Probably the most I've ever watched of the pregame shows during this Washington playoff run.
Yeah.
And they were on Fox. I know I watched a lot of the Super Bowl stuff, but maybe even the NFC Championship was on Fox.
Well, all those shows are better when they talk about your team in a positive light.
Maybe that's why I ignored them for years. Because I'm like, well, they're not going to talk about my team, so why even watch?
Well, even that 1 year where everything happened, John Gruden, Henry Ruggs, like I still tuned in every day because it's like, that's my team's logo.
Caiden, do you watch enough to know if you're if you had to watch one pregame, would it be Fox, CBS, NFL Network, ESPN?
There's only one right answer.
Are we talking about for NFL?
Yeah.
None.
None.
I don't like the NFL pre-games. I only watch College Game Day football.
You don't watch big noon kickoff?
I have watched that a couple times, but usually just college football pre-games.
You don't like Fox NFL Sunday Countdown?
Guys, I'm not the biggest NFL guy, to be honest. I only watch NFL for fantasy, really.
You could know nothing about the NFL. Fox NFL Sunday is entertaining just by itself. Like, even if you don't know what the hell they're talking about.
You know what we should do? We should, like, have Caiden knock off NFL teams each week and pick a favorite team. What a bit that would be.
Yeah.
I know.
Great bit.
Who has he knocked off? I haven't followed.
Oh, yeah. Well, it's on YouTube.
Privately. Oh, yeah.
It's on YouTube, so, I mean, people can watch it on Pirate Radio TV.
But they haven't seen it. They haven't heard it on this radio.
He's not doing it?
It's not canon on PRL?
Correct.
Okay.
Is he not doing it anymore?
No, he is, but he's busy.
He's got 2 jobs now.
Let me take it over because I think I want to do this, and I think I already picked my team.
I think you did, too.
Bust his mouth. Bust his mouth, Mike.
Yeah, we just had 4 new teams knocked off on Friday, but we have not aired it yet. So it is available on YouTube.
I just wanted to pick the Falcons. That's all I want. We don't need to get into that again, but
I don't think we have to do the whole thing. He's already talked. He talks about the Falcons every time he's on here.
It's the Falcons. Fan experience, only reason.
Yeah, and you like Cousins more than Penix.
No, I'm actually Penix trained now.
This guy loves Cousins.
I got a Deion Falcons jersey at home. I should wear it next time.
What, black?
No, it's a red one.
Red
and black.
Wow.
Yep.
Okay. That's classic.
Yeah.
Why do you have that?
My dad did like this random like jersey shopping one time, and he got like a Bears one, a Bucks one, and then the other Deion like Falcons one. And the Deion's one, the coolest one by far. So
My favorite non-Washington player currently is Brock Bowers.
Yes, of course.
But previous to that, it was Deebo Samuel, who Washington acquired on Saturday. So I am excited. Now, I wish it was 3 years ago, Deebo, but still excited.
What's your non-favorite Raiders player?
Favorite non-Raider?
Like we do the jersey giveaway at the Buck. Who would you get if you couldn't get a Raider?
Probably Jahmyr Gibbs. I like a lot of Lions. Oh, Matthew Stafford, obviously.
Amon-Ra. I like him. I like all the Lions.
Yeah.
Sam Laporta.
North Alabama. They're the Lions.
All right. Nice. Will, who's your favorite non-Giant?
Jair Alexander, friend of the family.
Friend of your family?
Family. How's that?
So my mom is a property manager around the Charlotte area, and in one of the communities that she manages, the board president is Jair Alexander's grandma. So, because he's from like the Mint Hill area, so I remember on his draft night, they had a meeting that night. My mom comes home and she's like, you know, I'm not going to say her name, but her grandson's getting drafted tonight, and he went to Louisville. So I'm like, Lamar Jackson, because they were in the same draft.
That would have been cool.
And she's like, no, he's a cornerback. And I'm like, I had no idea who he was. I think I was like 11.
Yeah.
But so ever since then, you know,
all right,
they've been a friend of the family.
That is a cool, neat story.
That's crazy.
Shirley, who's your favorite non-Dolphin NFL player?
Ooh, oh, his name is escaping me.
He's
actually a receiver for the Commanders.
Terry? Scary?
Yes.
All right. Good pick.
Ohio State legend.
I love Terry.
Yeah,
McLaurin.
I thoroughly enjoyed watching him this season.
He is a nice fella. There you go.
Favorite non-Falcon?
Well, I've never spent a season as a Falcons fan yet, but favorite non-Falcon, I have to go to my two fantasy running backs, Josh Jacobs and Derrick Henry.
Josh
Okay.
Jacobs a bum.
Yeah, Edgerrin James is a big reason why he was like my favorite guy because of fantasy related stuff. So, all right, let's take a break. We'll talk to, and I tweeted this on Friday, my favorite all-time pitcher when it comes to pace, Ethan Norby. If you have dinner reservations, if you got somewhere to be, you want Ethan Norby to be pitching because he pitches at a lightning pace. Great game on Friday. We'll talk about that and more with the Pirate Lefty when we return. Pirate Radio Live after this. Spring is almost here, and now's the time to spring into a new car at Doug Henry of Greenville. Spring is the best time to revamp your drive. Doug Henry of Greenville has over 300 vehicles to choose from and brand new inventory arriving daily. Doug Henry is easy to find on the corner of Greenville Boulevard and Memorial Drive, and always online at DougHenryGreenville.com. The price is always right at Doug Henry of Greenville.
Hey Pirate Nation, this is Parker Bird with some exciting news about Shimmer Boutique. The new website is live and all orders over $100 will receive free shipping. Go to shimmerboutiqueonline.com and get shopping today. Shimmer is the boutique for everyone and carries all the top brands from Kendra Scott, Yeti, Local Boy, Pimp Shrimp, Simply Southern, and more. Shimmer in Greenville, Winterville, Jacksonville, and shimmerboutiqueonline.com. Go Pirates.
This is Dr. Josiah Duke from Orthopedics East and Sports Medicine Center. Our practice has been caring for the athletes at ECU and the residents of Eastern North Carolina for more than 35 years. Whether it's treatment for your sports injury or it's that time for a joint replacement, Orthopedics East provides the latest in operative and non-operative orthopedic care. We also offer on-site physical therapy and MRI services as well as walk-in urgent care on weekends from 10 a.m. to 2 p.m. Call us at 757-BONE or visit us online at orthoeast.com. Go Pirates!
Overtime's Tavern is officially open in downtown Greenville. Whether you're craving a cold drink, hot meal, or just a place to unwind with friends in a laid-back atmosphere, we've got you covered. Join us daily from 11 a.m. to midnight every day, or stick around for our late-night hours on the weekends. Follow Overtime Tavern on Facebook or Instagram for daily specials and events, including live music. OT's is right across from the Sheets on Charles Boulevard in downtown Greenville. Overtime's Tavern, where every hour feels like overtime.
The convenience of Pitt Greenville Airport is waiting just outside your front door. Service is back, so you're connected to destinations worldwide through flights from American Airlines. Plan your next trip. Book your flights today at flypgv.com or aa.com.
Good news, business travelers. PGV and American Airlines has added a new early morning flight available now. Book today at aa.com and be on time for that connection in Charlotte. Fast, convenient, and close to home, PGV has American flights perfect for your next trip. PGV, where the Pirates fly.
What's even better than going to Jimmy John's? The great taste of Jimmy John's coming to you. Check out their convenient catering bundle, including a 12-pack of half sandwiches made with fresh baked bread, hand-sliced meats, and fresh veggies, plus 2 premium sides, 15 chips, and 15 desserts, all for one great price. You can also choose an a la carte option. Pick it up, or they'll set it up for you. And don't forget Jimmy John's loyalty app with a free sandwich after your first visit. Jimmy John's in Greenville and Wilson, and online at jimmyjohns.com.
Ready for a home makeover? Bostic Sugg Furniture's new and now collection has the freshest styles you've been dreaming of. Store-wide savings on fashion-forward looks and styles for your living room, dining room, and bedroom. Hundreds of items in stock. Or let our team help you build a custom piece just for you. Plus, 6 months special financing and local delivery for just $19.37. Sleep better with over 30 models of brand name mattresses to choose from and up to 48 months special financing. Now at Bostic Sugg Furniture.
Hi, this is Christy Conway.
Hi, this is Tracy Ayers.
It's a great time to list your home for sale with ENC Pirate Realty Allen Tate. It's a low inventory market. Right now, Pitt County is experiencing a shortage of homes on the market, especially at certain price points. Currently, there's only about 2.5 months of home inventory available, with the average sales price sitting right at $300,000. Visit our website, encpiraterealty.com, to connect with our experienced team of agents. Go Pirates!
This is Pirate Radio, WGHB Farmville, 1250 and 92.7 FM Greenville, WDLX Washington, 930 and 104.1 FM Washington. You're listening to Hour 3 of Pirate Radio Live. This hour of PRL is brought to you by Bud Light, reminding Pirate fans to stay in the game and drink responsibly. Bud Light, the official beer of the ECU Pirates, and proudly distributed by Carolina Eagle Distributing since 1989. Now, back to the show.
Welcome back. Have you always dreamed of having your own backyard oasis? Elite Pools in Greenville can make that dream a reality. The professionals at Elite Pools are experts in fiberglass and gunite pool installation and renovation, and their goal is to deliver the highest quality at an affordable price. Visit the Elite Pools showroom in Greenville across from Agri Supply, or visit their website at elitepoolsnc.com. Transform your backyard into a destination with Elite Pools. Now let's head back into PRL. Here's Clip.
All right, back with you, Pirate Radio Live on a Monday. Got Shirley Rhodes here, intern Will, Jared Watkins, former Pirate QB Caiden Norman, and current East Carolina left-handed pitcher Ethan Norby here. Ethan, how you doing? Welcome in.
I'm doing great. How are you?
Doing good. And fair to say, Ethan may be the best pitcher in D1 baseball that is winless at this point. Just some bad luck right now. But Ethan pitching great, and good to see the Pirates get a couple wins in the Keith LeClaire Classic. So we'll kind of talk individual performance and team performance, starting with individual performance. How do you feel you've done so far this year?
I think, I've had a couple ups and downs, but I think I've gotten better every start. I think, like I said, just continuing to get better every single time I go out there, and just believing in myself and the guys behind me.
And this happens all levels of baseball every year, no matter where you are. But like the bad luck stuff, where there's no win beside your name right now, but that's just part of it, right?
Yeah, I mean, we start out the season rough, but I think we've really come together these past couple games, and I think we're continuing to trend upwards, and we're really making a push, and we're just going out there and doing our thing.
What's it like for you all off season? We're told, hey man, you're going to be our big guy out of the bullpen. We're going to need you to be ready Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Tuesday, Wednesday, whatever, and then I don't know when you found out, but then it's thrown on you. Hey, man, you're our opening day starter. What was that time period like for you?
Definitely interesting. I think I had a 2 weeks notice. I got to start one inter squad Friday right before opening weekend, so I got a little bit of like an extra length. But I knew that wasn't going to be easy to begin with, just, getting back into the starter routine of everything and, going longer in games and stuff. But, I think I've gotten better as I've gone out there, and I felt really comfortable out there on Friday. So I think that's definitely a positive.
Ethan, the pace you work at is tremendous. I'm a huge fan of it as someone who likes baseball, but also likes to do things after baseball games. Did I notice... I kept looking at the graphic on the screen. I don't think they ever gave you a ball, right? But did the ump slow you down Friday?
A couple times.
Yeah.
He kind of changed the rule on me. So the rule is you have to, be looking at the pitcher before the pitcher can start working. And early on, he was saying that the hitter's hands have to be up. So I kind of had to wait a little bit longer, which was new. And then he came back to me later in the game and said their eyes just have to be up. So it was kind of balancing out, what the umpire was giving me. But, just trying to push the pace, but also staying controlled at the same time is very important.
I noticed it, and it almost looked like the Kent State guys, after a while, would get in and look down a little longer before they looked at you, because right when they turned their head, you would start your wind-up.
I would say they were probably – I think George Mason and North Carolina both really put that in their game plans to try to slow me down, but I don't think Kent State was as worried about it. They did a better job at just getting in the box and getting ready to go. But I honestly think that Carolina and George Mason hurt themselves by, worrying about it too much.
Right. So, it could affect them that way. Cliff said during media day, he almost feels bad for the umps. They have so many things to look at now. And what you're talking about sounds like another one of those things.
Yeah, just trying to keep them on their toes, I guess.
No doubt. Ethan Norby joining us here. Caiden, you want to chime in?
Yeah, you guys were cooking. You were cooking pretty hard on Friday, and then you guys had a little bit of a downhill period. Everyone kind of was like, oh, that's a pretty bad loss, but then you guys turned around and got your best win of the season so far. How was that turnaround for the guys? Because I know a lot of times, football-wise for us, we had a bad loss. Locker room can get down. You guys are really young. How'd you guys stay up to finish the weekend strong with 2 back-to-back big wins?
Honestly, I thought we did a fantastic job at just flipping the script. Our pitchers, we had that one bad inning on Friday, and, we had a pitchers meeting Saturday morning, and AK really challenged us to, just go out there and close out the inning, pass the ball to the next guy. And I think the rest of the weekend we did, we only let up 2 runs the rest of the weekend, so we did a great job. And I thought the locker room vibes were immaculate the next 2 days. We were doing karaoke before the game on Sunday. Probably the loosest we've ever been, and I thought we had a lot of fun, and I think we're going to continue to do some more karaoke.
What's your karaoke song?
Last year it was Unwritten by Natasha Bedingfield.
Oh, man.
Great one.
Classic.
Yeah, unbelievable song.
Release your inhibitions.
That's a good one. What's yours, Clip?
I guess I'd say Rocket Man by Elton John, but
There you go.
Unwritten is strong. It's a very good one. Bone, some old country song.
Mercury Blues, Alan Jackson.
All right, fair enough. Caiden.
Actually, I do Mary Did You Know, if you guys know that song. You guys are like,
song?
You're like, how is that? I go hard on that, and I get that thing electric. We might have to do it one day in here.
All right.
I think that's all that matters, just, going for it.
Exactly.
Yeah.
I love that you guys do that, and you kept high, so that's awesome.
I would say, Ethan, y'all have a fun bunch this year.
Yeah.
A lot of extracurricular for these guys.
And I think that's what makes us, has started to make us good, is that we're becoming more loose and, going out there and playing free because we're having so much fun.
Is throwing the football around pregame a part of that too?
A little bit.
Because y'all are the only team I've ever seen do that.
Yeah, we kind of, we try to be, a little bit of football players sometimes, but, you got to lock in a little bit. But I think the cups and stuff, what Trev and Dawson were doing, I think that's awesome. But, we just keep the vibe super high for sure.
Yeah.
I got a totally random question. So we brought it up last week. You ever tried the knuckleball out?
personally, it does not work for me. A lot of guys on our team do it. They try to mix it in their catch play at the end just to test it, but personally, it has not worked. But I like, who's got a good one? I think Brett and Tolik's got a good one.
To use in a game or just
no, just kind of to play catch with. Michael Ellerbe's been working on his for a long time. A couple guys here and there, just mix it in, just have a little fun with it.
I want an old school knuckleball pitcher again, kind of like the enforcer in the NHL. Bring back a knuckleball pitcher. Can they work still or no?
Yeah, I mean Matt Waldron with the San Diego Padres still throws his knuckleball. And then there was this guy that just got picked up recently. He actually throws 2 different knuckleballs. He throws a slow one and a fast one, and he got picked up, I think, by like the Tigers or something. So, I think there's still, a couple around there.
We want the guy that only throws either a knuckle or like a 84 mile per hour fastball.
That's all we want.
R.A. Dickey out there.
We wanted, Wakefield, R.A. Dickey. That's what we want. Question from Jamie. Does Connor do the older brother thing and coach you from Miami?
Absolutely.
Yeah?
Absolutely. He's been doing it my whole life. I think he's taken a step back probably the last couple of years just because he knows that I'm, in a good place that are going to teach me a lot of things. But, growing up, especially when I used to be a hitter, it was Coach Norby, honestly. So.
And Connor he had a rough freshman year here. He's told me like he had a come to Jesus meeting with Cliff and all that, and then decided to hit 400 and go on to the big leagues and all that. You had a really good freshman year, but I mean, like everybody, you suffer struggles and things like that. So has he given you any advice on that, just the whole keep your head up and all that stuff?
Yeah, one of his biggest things is just staying even keeled throughout the course of a season. You can't ride the highs or ride the lows. You just got to be as consistent every single day as possible.
Johnny Stats is in, as we knew he would be. Johnny Robertson said, if you take away the Kent State 7th inning, the Pirates' ERA in the other 33 innings of the week was 1.36. Ethan recorded 14 of his 20 outs in 4 pitches or less.
Wow.
How about that? You like those quick ABs?
Yeah, I do.
I've heard of quab at-bats. Is there quality at-bats when you're pitching? Less than 6 pitches or what? I don't know.
Not really. I think you just try to – I saw this video recently, but it was about Greg Maddux. He said, there's 27 outs in a game, and just trying to find those 27 outs in any way you can. So I think last week I took that one a little bit more into account, just trying to get some quick outs, especially later on. I mean, you want to rack up your strikeouts, but just trying to stay disciplined and help the team out and go longer into games is very important.
There are power pitchers. There are pitch to contact guys. How would you describe yourself, and how often are you trying to pitch a ground ball versus striking a guy out?
I think it calls for the situation. With more runners on base, I think you want to get the ground ball, try to get the double play. I think personally, I would say sometimes I can, ramp it up there a little bit, but most of the time I'm probably a finesse pitcher just with my off-speed stuff. But
you got a guy or two with the high strike on.
Yeah, sometimes. But it's just about executing, and I think that really throws hitters off, is just being able to put the ball where you want.
Oh, Caiden, you're staring me down.
I was just staring, man.
I'd rather you not stare. It's kind of impolite.
I was locked into the conversation.
Watching basketball here, East Carolina closing out Charlotte yesterday. What's your relationship to basketball? Did you play at all?
I did growing up, and then when we moved to North Carolina, kind of had to focus more on baseball. But I did enjoy growing up, getting beat a lot by Connor in the front yard. But
Justin Hardy joined us earlier, told us about his dunks. You ever dunked the basketball?
I haven't.
Yeah.
I'm a little vertically challenged.
One day it's going to happen for you. Ethan Norby joining us here inside the Pirate Radio studios. Jamie asking, any opinion on the new turf around Clark LeClaire?
I guess it's a little interesting, just seeing it for the first time. But, as you keep going throughout the season, kind of just gets, becomes the norm.
Is the mound is dirt?
Yeah,
right?
It's still dirt.
Yeah.
Yeah.
As a baseball player, do you prefer one or the other?
I don't think you can beat a good natural field. Some of the best fields I've ever played on are just natural, and it's beautiful.
I'm a classical player as well. I hate we talked about it last week. Changes in the game, keep it natural, keep it old school.
I saw that tweet, and it said, it was like one of these baseball accounts, and it was like, stop spitting sunflower seed shells on the turf.
Yeah, that's a big
And I'm like, yeah, I get that, but like, have grass. Like, we were outside playing baseball. You're used to spitting seeds on the grass. I don't know. It upset me.
I was out there getting the LeClaire wife and daughter throwing the first pitch, and right where the fans sit, right on the wall on the first row, it's just peanut shells. I was like, wow, it only took us like 6 games to have just dirty up the new turf.
I guess what do you do? Vacuum the turf instead?
I don't know.
Yeah.
Did you say there was a big one that they try to keep you away from doing that?
What?
The shells.
Oh, kind of just keep it more in the dugout, just that way. It's a little bit easier to get it out of the dugout rather than on the turf itself.
Yeah, turf maintenance is the new, grass, Joey Perry stuff.
It does look nice.
Yeah. Okay.
That's my opinion on it.
It looks nice. Ethan, how about defensively? I asked Danny Beal this last week, but when do you, because I was watching a highlight tape of Greg Maddox's greatest defensive plays, and it made me think about it. When do you know when to just get out of the way of a ball and the guy behind you is going to field it versus you fielding it yourself? Is it all instinct? Is it taught?
I think it is. I mean, it's a little bit of both. I'd say probably more than anything, it's instinct. A little bit of talk. Like, I think about some plays in preseason, just communicating with the third baseman. Most of the time, the first baseman's going to be out of the way. So, like I said, just communicating with the third baseman and understanding kind of where he is and how hard the ball's hit, all that stuff. And also just kind of trusting yourself to make a play.
With all you've got to worry about pitching-wise, like how often do you take a ground ball, or is like Palumbo or Austin Knight working with you with that stuff?
Yeah, we work on PFPs all the time. Pretty much every single practice is always out there just working on PFPs, pickoffs, all that stuff.
A lot of covering first and,
yeah.
and everything you got to do.
Yep.
Jamie said a lot of Wilmington Little League fields, they pause. Good grief. Is that right outside?
I think they're in the studio.
They try to outlaw sunflower seeds. That's ridiculous.
Who did?
I'd quit the league.
A lot of
like Little Leagues, Wilmington, he said. Yeah. That stinks. I love some seeds.
What's better, a pickoff or a strikeout for you?
Strikeout, 100%. Probably because my pickoffs aren't very good. So.
Yeah, I've asked that a couple of times. I always love to hear, is it the pickoff or the strikeout?
We got to think about it. The guy got on base rather than the guy not getting on base.
True.
So.
It's got to be weird, like the John Lester thing where he couldn't throw over to first. Like that the yips are a crazy thing to me. I mean,
I'm not going to say the word. It's bad mojo to say that word, but yeah, I mean, they do exist. Garrett Saylor, we hear about that story a couple times a year. He had it his freshman year and overcame it. But I mean, it's a very real thing. You can just get domed up about just little things like that, and it becomes a block for you.
Yeah, it's a weird thing.
Yeah.
Caiden, you get the quarterback yips?
That happens. I know what you mean.
You could throw a 30-yard ball, but you can't throw a screen pass or something?
For example, you could throw like a 45-yard go ball on a rope, but you can't throw a post ball 30 yards some days. And it's like, what the hell is going on?
It's all between the ears.
Imagine not being able to throw a 30-yard post.
Yeah.
I didn't mean it like that.
God, it's so easy, dude.
You can throw a go ball is a lot easier just to zip.
Yeah.
So
you don't got to think too much.
You play any football?
No, I didn't. Just besides, the little backyard football. But.
Yeah. Which I'm sure got rough.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
With an older brother. Any other questions, Kate?
A couple scars to.
Were you ever better than Connor or anything, or did he always have it up on you?
Video games, for sure. Way better. Outside of that,
physically,
baseball now, yeah, I'd say I'm better. Physically, I think my lower body's better than his upper body. I mean, he works way more on it. And I'm a pitcher, so you can't really. You gotta be careful with that stuff.
Yeah, what is your focus like in the weight room? What's important to you?
I think I have a really good foundation. I think last year D-Ray did a good job at building a good foundation with muscle strength, and so this year is kind of for me has been like a more speed intent, getting more explosive and stuff like that.
How cool is it, Ethan? You're a young guy yourself, but to see these young guys grow. I know Cliff doesn't like talking about that, but still a young overall team, or a new team, if you want to put it that way. But just day to day, game to game, seeing the guys kind of get comfortable.
Yeah, it's awesome. I mean, those are your boys. You do a lot with them, and watching them pretty much grow up right before your eyes is pretty special. And you feel like an older brother at times, and it's pretty cool to see.
Yeah, Ethan Norby joining us. You guys got anything before we let Ethan?
Yeah, Ethan Young has become probably a fan favorite.
Yeah.
I mean, he's great on the mound, but his post-game interview a few days ago, pretty awesome. Just what is it like being around him?
He's awesome. He's kind of like, as you could tell, kind of a fiery guy. He's very down to earth, and kind of super old school when it comes to a bunch of things. You know, he tries to keep everything simple. But yeah, he's awesome. I love E.
Oh, and Jared, your question of the day.
Chad Ochocinco was on First Take this morning, and he had an odd thing to say. I know you're a pitcher, but he said the two most difficult things in life are hitting a baseball and keeping a woman happy long term. Just what are your thoughts on that?
I mean, I'm not going to speak on the second part, but the first part, I mean, yeah, it's pretty hard. That's why, you know, you get a lot of confidence, is because, you know, hitting is really hard. So, you know, try to not to make it any easier on them.
No thoughts on the second part?
No thoughts.
You're too young to even. How about you, Caiden? Do you have any thoughts?
I can't hit a baseball. I've had a better go with the second part, though.
All right, good. Good for you. Ethan, thanks for joining us, man. I appreciate it. We'll talk to you again down the road. Good luck this week heading off to Fayetteville. And then, man, it should be a fun one this weekend against Coastal. With the way we play and the way they've played in the past, I could see some fun, entertaining, chirpy games coming up.
Saturday probably packed, 70 degrees.
Man, that'd be cool. How much you do any talking out there on the mound, or after a strikeout or anything?
To myself a little bit.
Okay.
Is that hand in the glove talking?
A couple times.
I love that.
A couple times. You know, we try to keep it, you know, on ourselves as much as possible. So, you know, I got my antics I do when I'm coming off the mound sometimes. And then, you know, when you're in the dugout, you know, just trying to keep it under your breath a little bit.
Did the umpire tell y'all to calm down yesterday?
Yeah, he did.
Wow.
Doing the bats, we do the bats and the cubbies, and, you know, at times that can get a little loud, I guess. So he was...
No fun league.
Yeah, I guess not.
I was standing in the same range as the ump, I think, and I could still hear everything going on.
Yeah, I don't know.
Thank you, Ethan. Appreciate it, man.
Yes, sir. Absolutely.
All right, Ethan Norby joining us. We'll take a break, come back. Caiden, you're out of here?
I'm out of here.
Okay. It is sad, but we'll get over it.
I don't know. It seems like you want me to stay. I don't know what to do.
Just leave.
Okay.
We'll see you next time. Back with you, Pirate Radio Live, after this.
We're inside the Pirate Radio studios with our friends from PC Kinetics. Don, who are the people that need these services?
If you have arthritis, partial ligament tears, bulging or herniated discs,
you're on the corner, Pirate. So I feel real lucky.
come see us at PC Kinetics and we can get you back in the game of life without surgery, drugs, or downtime.
Don, give us the number.
252-765-PAIN. 252-765-PAIN.
That's QC Kinetics.
It's a new year, and we're excited to announce that Integrity Home Mortgage has a new office location in Greenville at 1420 Arlington Boulevard. This is Talbot Green at Integrity Home Mortgage. We offer a wide variety of loan programs to help get you pre-approved. Our team of Talbot Green, Braxton Green, and Joanne Weir has over 50 years of experience and is committed to providing you with superior customer service you deserve.
To get started, call me, Joanne Weir, at 531-1148.
This is proud ECU alumni David Price of David Price Construction. As a leading general contracting firm, we specialize in commercial construction and renovation. Whether it's updating your office space, renovating your restaurant, or building a new retail store, our team at David Price Construction is ready to assist. We are committed to delivering quality, value, and customer satisfaction across all of our projects. So give us a call at 919-820-3612 or find us online at davidpriceconstruction.com. Go Pirates!
This is Mark Truex Jr. As a NASCAR Cup Series champion, I love one-stop shopping. If I need fresh tires or fuel during a race, my pit crew takes care of everything. Off the track, I have an Auto Owners Independent Agent. They handle all my insurance in one place. Car, home, life, and business. Get your own pit crew. Find a local agency with Auto Owners Insurance.
This is Jeff Gibson with Town Insurance in Greenville. Call me today at 756-8300. Go Pirates!
Is your office printer on the fritz? Don't wait days for a repair. This is Walker Allen Bolivo with Copy Prep, where we promise max 3-hour service on all of your copy equipment. No need to press 1 for English for an overseas service line. All of our calls are CompuPro today at 1-800-682-6558 and see how we can help your office run more efficiently. Fast service, smarter printing, bringing more value to your business.
Tired of the same old gym routine? Rebel Fitness is here to change the game. Whether you're throwing punches, kicking it in kickboxing, or mastering MMA, we bring the heat with specialized group classes that make fitness feel like a fight you actually want to win. At Rebel Fitness, we're not just about lifting weights, we're about lifting spirits. Join a community of badasses who are rebelling against the norm and crushing their fitness goals. Sweat, lift, move, fuel, fight for a healthier, happier you. Rebel Fitness, where fitness meets fun. Join the movement today. Visit us at 3700 Charles Boulevard or visit rebelfitnessnc.com.
Do you ever talk to yourself about where to eat today? And then you hear,
Warren's hot dogs.
then you're thinking, yeah, 2 hot dogs, chips, and a drink for $7.50 would be awesome.
Warren's hot dogs.
And maybe some homemade lemonade, perhaps a pizza or a sub, and definitely an apple or peach turnover.
Warren's hot dogs.
Don't overthink where to eat today. Go to Warren's Hot Dogs in Greenville across from Ron Ayers or in Chocowinity next to the fire station. Warren's Hot Dogs, serving the Pirate Nation since 1991. Go Pirates!
It's winter sale time at Russell's in downtown Washington. Prices have been reduced on all your favorite men's and women's dress and casual apparel. All ladies' clothing is now 1/2 off, and men's apparel is 25% off. Shop while selection is good and prices are even better. Where it's all about you, our pirate friends and customers at Russell's in downtown Washington. Come see us now before it's all gone.
Hey, this is John Gordon, author of The Energy Bus, and you're listening to Pirate Radio, the voice of the Pirate Nation.
You're listening to Hour 3 of Pirate Radio Live. This hour of PRL is brought to you by Bud Light, reminding pirate fans to stay in the game and drink responsibly. Bud Light, the official beer of the ECU Pirates, and proudly distributed by Carolina Eagle Distributing since 1989. Now, back to the show.
Welcome back. Do you want to get rid of wrinkles, tighten and lift your skin, smooth your skin texture, erase veins and brown spots, or get rid of unwanted hair and under-eye fat pads? Or are you interested in Botox or filler? Contact the licensed professionals at Beauty Bar MediSpa for a free consultation and ask about their newest technologies and treatments. Beauty Bar MediSpa on Red Banks Road in Greenville. Enjoy your visit. Love your transformation. Now let's head back into PRL. Here's Clip.
All right, welcome back. Monday edition of Pirate Radio Live. Hayden's here. Hey, Hayden. Good to see you. We got intern Will.
Hello.
We got, oh, hey. It's like The Office when,
oh yeah, Angela sneaks up.
Done and dusted.
Oh, I got a text from Mark yesterday during the game that said done and dusted. I assumed he means that he just saw Zach Kaplan, but Zach Kaplan got wiped out by RJ Felton yesterday. So
I don't even know. Like, it's crazy. It's hard to describe. But the ref was falling over. Everybody was tripping over Zach.
Well, everybody was tripping over everywhere yesterday.
Hey, Zach.
The mop guy got more TV time than anybody.
Yeah, shout out to mop guy.
Everybody was falling all over the place.
Yeah.
You were telling a story? Oh, you were done?
Yeah, I mean, everybody was just falling over Zach.
Okay. All the ladies falling all over him?
No, it was a lot of fellas.
A lot of dudes? We'll say, hey, Zach, coming up
Hey, Zach.
Thursday when he joins us on Pirate Radio Live.
Done and dusted.
Done and dusted. Let's get our rundown. We've got conference tournament action tonight. We're excited about that. NFL news, T. Higgins will be franchise tagged by the Bengals. Why'd you touch me?
Tag. You're it.
Oh, I see what you're doing there. So Higgins not available for any other NFL teams.
Well, there's a way.
True. Yeah. But it appears he will be remaining with the Bengals.
I don't see him playing under the franchise tag again.
You don't see him playing there this year?
No.
All the franchise tag does now in most cases is give the team more control to be able to trade him.
Well, I mean, that's kind of
but
what it's always been. Just
it gives the player a lot of money.
Right.
For 1 year.
Yeah.
Which the player won't say long-term deal. I understand that.
Of course. Devontae Adams could be traded.
New York Giants.
Fleece. What a fleece.
I've changed my stance. I want Aaron Rodgers.
Why?
because he'll bring Devontae Adams with him.
Why the hell do you want Devontae Adams?
Well, look at the track record. What'd they do last year with the Jets?
Nothing.
Oh, okay.
But I mean,
you're gonna pay him $40 million to just sit, whine, and complain about a decision he made pounded the table for.
That would be the 5th worst decision of the last 3 years. We need something.
Shout out Tom Telesco, man. What a great trade.
Look, I understand if I'm Will, I'd want that. It would give you some excitement preseason, then the real season would start, and it would be awful.
If you want Aaron Rodgers to mentor Cam Ward, you bring in Aaron Rodgers' favorite.
I don't want
that
to mentor anybody.
No.
You want your rookie franchise quarterback to snap of a finger be a nutcase.
I don't want that.
Then then you don't want what you're trying to.
The Giants do. Probably knowing knowing John Mara and his delusional nature.
What do y'all think about Cam Ward right now following the combine? He has said a lot of very confident things about himself.
I don't really put much into anything that happens at the combine.
It's made me like him more, but then again, I'm a sucker.
I saw somebody call it the Pajama Olympics, and that is really just all it is. Just guys going out.
It's called the Underwear Olympics.
Well, I prefer pajamas.
Okay.
I'm more family friendly than.
Is that what you wear to sleep in?
Pajamas?
Like what they're wearing? Like really tight shorts?
Well, no, but not everybody wears the same thing to sleep.
I know. I'm asking what you wear.
Gym shorts.
Jim. Who's Jim? Jim Shorts? Jim Schwartz.
Jim Schwartz.
You and Jim Schwartz. Good night, Jim. Good night, Bone.
It's like Bert and Ernie, man. It's just
it's
two fellas living together, you know?
Dude, when I was a kid, an older kid, I wanted a Seinfeld type deal where like all my friends would just come over and hang out.
Yeah.
Like not the traditional family setup, basically.
Yeah. I don't know. I kind of want that, but then some days I would love just to, have a few friends to just see every day.
Yeah. It is interesting though how like social norms
they change rapidly.
They do, but we're still on for the most part, you and a significant other.
Yeah.
Living together, bearing children. And, never mind. This could get weird.
I mean.
If I continue talking about this.
All right.
Jamie says Will just messed up asking for Rodgers and Adams.
Yeah.
You know what? I don't like this being up here.
Okay. My bad.
I mean, we're not promoting this scumbag.
This scumbag?
John Cena.
The coolest guy in the world, dude.
He kicked the guy in the nards.
In the nuts?
Yeah.
And I can, just to that comment, there have been 3 to 4 worse moves that the Giants have made over the last 3 years that have significantly set back the success of the franchise. I don't think getting Aaron Rodgers for 1 year and Devontae Adams for 2 will do much more damage than where we're already at.
All right.
You pretty much just said, I'm okay with another franchise setback.
Would you rather win 5 games with Aaron Rodgers or win 3 games without him? It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter.
The second one, you get a better draft pick.
Yeah.
But
in your scenario, you're not winning anything.
What has this regime done to show you that we're actually going to do anything with that draft pick? The only draft pick that, it hasn't been a first rounder. The late rounds is where we've made our success in the draft with Joe Shane.
Kadarius Toney was a great pick.
He didn't draft him, so.
Either way.
He drafted Deontay Banks, who I don't know about yet. But
Jamie said Clip wants that full house life. Living with dudes raising a ton of kids is not the life.
Yeah, no.
If I'm raising kids, nice work, Uncle
we have
Joey.
breaking news.
Hold on, let me get my point. If I'm raising a ton of kids, there needs to be a great woman at home.
Can't be that big of a deal. It's not on my phone.
All right, what do we got?
ECU men's basketball has tweeted out that on Thursday night, for the final home game at Minges Coliseum, $5 tickets.
Good work, ECU basketball.
And
are they giving away?
We're honoring RJ Felton again.
We are getting a rally towel giveaway.
Oh, love a rally towel.
Just the ultimate respect.
So they want to pack out Minges for the final home game.
Did you get a hat yesterday?
I did.
Did it fit?
Barely. And I don't know how, because usually most like normal like snapback hats don't fit my head.
Yeah, like my buddy, dude, he doesn't have like a watermelon sitting on his shoulders. Like it's pretty normal size head, and it was the last snap, and I'm like, damn, son.
Yeah, mine was the last. The only gripe I had with the hat, I don't know, like, what can be done about this.
It's free, man. Come on.
It was just the large green dot on the back of it that I was like, I feel like Publix could have gotten
Jeez, you did good.
Their branding in a more, concise way.
Well, that's the way it is.
But it's a nice hat. I like the rope along the top of the brim.
Everything has a sponsor on it these days. And if you'd like to sponsor this segment, you can do so. Call Mark Alexander.
Call 1-800 Pirate Radio.
I don't think that's our number. Let's start with 317-1250.
Oh, I forgot we actually have a phone.
Yep, we have a phone. We have people with phones. You can sponsor your segment. We can put a big fat P right here in my forehead. I'll do it.
Love Publix.
Once you're well, no, you don't.
Yeah, stop saying that.
You would if they sponsored us.
It is a great group.
They don't sponsor it. Stop.
It's so much to learn.
You better be glad Chandler's not here, because he already be out there wailing on you.
Yeah.
They don't advertise.
He's beat up 3 interns.
The Rock Johnson style with the belt.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is Travis Scott popular?
Yes.
He's a musician.
Didn't somebody die at his concert or something?
Yeah, a child. A lot of people actually died. They got trampled.
Whoa. They shouldn't show
Rest
that
in
on
peace.
TV. They just showed a butt.
A butt?
A man's butt on top of a car. What are we watching? Like Vancouver Meltdown?
Yeah.
Watching some 30 for 30 or something.
I think this is on when the Grizzlies left.
That's funny. That's a good one, bud. No more Bryant Reeves and Damon Stoudemire. Let's take a break. We'll come back. More to go. Pirate Radio Live. How long is Alex Harper, Shirley?
It's like 20 minutes.
Do we have time to run it?
It'll be close. I don't think we have enough time.
Okay. We'll save it for another day. We'll continue on Pirate Radio Live after this.
Michaels & Gateway Cosmetic and Family Dentistry has been Greenville's premier dental practice for over 40 years. I am Dr. Chris Gateway, and our mission at Michaels & Gateway is to provide exceptional dental care with compassion, integrity, and innovation, ensuring every patient leaves with a healthy, confident smile. Doctors Michaels & Gateway are committed to providing an outstanding patient experience with every visit. Not only do we offer all your dental needs under one roof, in most cases, we can take care of those needs on the same day. Bring your smile to us at Michaels & Gateway Cosmetic and Family Dentistry.
Stella Artois is a world-renowned Belgian beer with over 650 years of brewing heritage. Stella's rich, full flavor and smooth finish is perfect for making moments worth more. Stella's non-alcohol option, Stella 0.0, offers the same iconic taste without the alcohol, ideal for those looking to enjoy Stella anytime. Stella, whether celebrating big or small, Stella is the perfect choice for elevating the everyday. Proudly distributed by Carolina Eagle Distributing since 1989.
If you're in the market for a swimming pool and you're located from the capital to the coast, Elite Pools can make it happen for you. They are the Carolina's premier fiberglass and concrete pool builder and renovation contractor. Every pool is built with the highest quality products and on schedule. Visit the Elite Pool showroom located across from Agri Supply in Greenville with fiberglass pools on site and a design center to simplify all of your pool selections. They also have a full service department with pool supplies and they provide expert water analysis. Call Elite Pools today at 689-6557 or visit ElitePoolsNC.com. For pools, think Elite Pools.
Cold weather is here, and some families in our area need help to stay warm. Greenville Utilities' Neighbor to Neighbor program provides help for those who need temporary assistance with their heating costs. You can make a difference. Your tax-deductible donation can be added to your GUC bill each month, or you can make a one-time donation. And GUC matches all donations up to $20,000 each year. Consider helping a neighbor stay warm this winter with GUC's Neighbor to Neighbor program. For more information, call 752-7166 or visit GUC.com.
At Children's Health Services, we understand the importance of your child's well-being. This is Dr. Chris Osmick, and our mission is to provide comprehensive, patient-centered health care through every stage of child development, starting the day they are born in the hospital. We are not just here to treat illnesses. We are here to partner with you on your child's health journey. Schedule your appointment today to build a brighter, healthier world for your children. Children's Health Services, Arlington Boulevard, Greenville, or soon to be our second location on 10th Street. Go Pirates!
Saturdays are your day to kick back, relax, and have fun. That's why Ottavola Market Cafe is the perfect place to go for dinner, drinks, and takeout. Ottavola is open every Saturday at 4 p.m. on the bar side, serving a special selection of menu favorites of appetizers, pastas, and specialty pizzas. Whether it's dine-in, takeout, or drinks with friends, Ottavola is the best choice every Saturday starting at 4 o'clock. Visit OttavolaMarket.com to see what's new, and visit Ottavola on Red Banks Road every Saturday starting at 4. Ottavola, Pirates supporting Pirates.
Hey Pirate Nation, this is Parker Bird, and the best place to go for custom t-shirts, apparel, or promotional items is University Sportswear. University Sportswear was super easy to work with when I needed my custom shirts. From start to finish, University Sportswear provided superior customer service and a quality product that cannot be beat. If your business, organization, or event needs t-shirts or promotional help, then you need University Sportswear. Visit University Sportswear, ENC.com for contact information. Go Pirates!
Looking for a fun and free Friday night? Join us on March 28th at Greenville Town Commons for a movie with a mission, hosted by the teen ambassadors of Ronald McDonald House Charities. Enjoy The Parent Trap Under the Stars, plus food trucks, vendors, raffle baskets, and more, all while supporting families in need. Donations go directly to the Ronald McDonald House in Greenville. Come for the movie, stay for the mission. For more information, call the Ronald McDonald House at 252-847-5435 or check out our Facebook, RMHC ENC.
Pirate Radio. Remember to always be yourself, unless you can be a pirate.
It's a pirate's life for me, savvy?
Always be a pirate. You're listening to Hour 3 of Pirate Radio Live. This hour of PRL is brought to you by Bud Light, reminding pirate fans to stay in the game and drink responsibly. Bud Light, the official beer of the ECU Pirates, and proudly distributed by Carolina Eagle Distributing since 1989. Now, back to the show.
Welcome back. Michaels and Gateway Family and Cosmetic Dentistry has been Greenville's premier dental practice for over 40 years, and their mission is to provide exceptional dental care with compassion, integrity, and innovation, ensuring every patient leaves with a healthy, confident smile. Doctors Michaels and Gateway can handle all your dental needs, including cleanings, crowns, fillings, sedation dentistry, and cosmetic needs such as braces and implants. Visit them on Hemby Lane in Greenville or call them at 752-1600. Bring your smile to us at Michaels and Gateway Family and Cosmetic Dentistry. And Washington's favorite place to eat and where all the locals go is down on Main Street. Down on Main Street's famous weekday lunch specials feature the house salad with grilled chicken, the half club sandwich with chips, or everybody's favorite, the fried shrimp plate. And after work is the perfect spot for dinner and drinks on the patio. Join Down on Main every Wednesday for half-price wings from 4 p.m. to close. Down on Main Street in historic downtown Washington. Now let's head back in to PRL. Here's Clip.
All right, thank you, Shirley. Let's get more of our new blue pirate report. No, I've been waiting for this one. Is Ethan Young going to cuss? Let's find out. Ethan Young was asked, what does it feel like to play at Clark LeClaire Stadium when there is a packed house?
It's electric. I mean, this is what you come here to do. You know, you play in front of the big crowds, and man, these fans are awesome. It is so much fun, dude. It's awesome. Words can only describe it, you know.
All right. Dixon Williams starting to heat up. Did you feel that a hot streak was coming for you?
I'd like to think, yeah, I did, but, just trying to be consistent with what I do every day, and the results will come. So I wasn't caught up in that, and kind of happened last year, so try not to get caught up in the results ever, really.
There is a Pirate hitter, Dixon Williams. Planning to catch up with him, Colby Wallace, and Parker Bird later this week. Cliff Godwin was asked about Ethan Young after the game. This is cut to Shirley. Can we hear what Cliff had to say about the Pirate pitcher?
Oh, that's just high emotion.
Ton of respect to Mike Schwartz, but let's try Cliff.
he's just being himself, other than cussing, on his interviews. I mean, he's done a really, really good job. So I told him to try to not do that tonight. So hopefully he did not cuss tonight.
Oh, that's funny.
Yeah, I love this. I love what I do.
I got a Riley Johnson update. When could the Pirates center fielder return? Cut 4.
He took some swings in the cages today. He looked good. The MRI results are not back. He had his MRI on Thursday, and unfortunately they didn't get him back to us on Friday. So we should know kind of what the MRI shows tomorrow, hopefully.
All right, hopefully some good news coming for Pirates center fielder Riley Johnson. This does feel like a different ECU team in the looseness category, at least to me.
They just feel comfortable.
It's a little more chirpiness, a little more. They talk about the karaoke and the dugout beating and stuff like that.
Look, I just sit there and watch the game. I don't really view it as a fan, but I really wanted to start screaming when the ump called time, and he's like, y'all need to calm down a little bit. It's like, dude, it's the 8th. Like, it was towards the end of the game. Just let the boys have fun.
Let the boys have fun.
I don't get it.
Let's get some basketball comments. I heard from Coach Schwartz. Cut 2 talked about and it was not a brawl. I saw some comments on, I guess Pirate Radio posted something about a brawl, and there was a lot of comments about this is not a brawl.
Scuffle?
Yeah, I mean, it was not a brawl.
No.
It was a kerfuffle.
It was a
skerfuffle.
Let's hear what Coach Schwartz had to say about it. Cut 2.
Oh, that's just high emotion. I mean, that's all that is. I mean, to be honest with you, I didn't even see what happened between Braswell and Trevi. I know there was a foul called. I saw chirping back and forth, and I really just stepped on the court because it looked like the teams and just to keep everybody apart, and that's all it was. I think it just turns into a high emotion game. Again, their players, our players. It was a physical game, but that is all that was. Nothing more.
All right, there is Mike Schwartz, his comments on what happened. Before we hear from R.J. Felton, let's go to Cut 3. What has R.J. meant to you as a player and a person? Cut 3 from Mike Schwartz.
Yeah, you hit it on the head. Heart and soul guy. He bleeds purple, and he's I think it's the most powerful thing to say, as great of a player as he is, he's that much better of a human being and teammate. And you guys know how many times I've said this sitting right here. He cares so much about his teammates and the guy sitting next to him. And he exudes that right now as he is in this final chapter of his career at ECU. He does that throughout the game, in timeouts, talking to players, talking to me. He's telling me, and I promise you, I was cool. I was perfectly fine. That was normal emotion. But he's saying, Coach, we got to stay cool. I said, you're right. I'm good, RJ. But again, he's so aware of what's going on around him. And all that talking that you may have seen with me and their coaching staff, Coach Fern, I got great respect for him as a coach and as a friend and as someone that I truly respect. So he and I were talking, as you guys probably saw. That was all that. But you know what? This is great for East Carolina University. It's great for Charlotte. It's a great in-state rivalry game. And hopefully there's many, many more great games in March between our we want to be in that ring too. ECU basketball wants to be in that ring of playing big games in March versus rivals. Charlotte, ECU, we want to be in that. That's a great thing for both fan bases, both universities, both programs.
We need a rival, whether it's football, basketball, baseball in this conference. And Charlotte's a natural rival due to geography, but those guys have beaten us on the football field 2 times in a row. Last year, they beat us in basketball 2 times in a row. It was nice to get them 2 times this year and to have a little bit of a skerfuffle on the court. That adds to what could be a rivalry as well.
Yeah, and I kind of want to say, like, I would like to see Charlotte get better in football and basketball. But the games have been competitive, and they beat us.
They beat us in football.
I would just like the game to mean more than just like, oh, ECU's a 9.5-point favorite. They should take care of business here.
But rivalry games mean more because they're against your rival. I think the Charlotte game's taking that.
I guess just like I wish the game had more stakes because, like,
I understand, but like,
if they beat us, they can't really move up into anything.
Right, but there are a lot of lower level teams that have rivalry games that put that over their whole regular season.
Yeah,
I would like to have a game against a team like that.
Yeah,
and maybe it's Charlotte.
All right.
Do you know what I'm saying, man?
Yeah, and I think we're essentially agreeing.
Somebody needs to come hold me back.
Come on, dude. Now you want to fight? Like,
nah.
That's normally my bit.
That's your thing. I'm gonna stay out of
Yeah,
the
don't be
ring.
like Hayden and steal my joke.
What'd you do?
We were standing out there yesterday, and they were purple gold chants. I was like, more like purple cold. Am I right? I said she could use it, but like,
who'd she use it on?
Instagram.
Oh wow!
I was expecting like credit to.
Did you get a lot of like
interaction?
Yeah,
traction.
Did she get some traction with that?
I don't know. That's crazy.
6 likes. Bone gets nothing on his. Somebody go like Jared's tweet, please.
It makes me laugh, and that's all that matters.
All right. Cut 4. R.J. Felton. How special is it to represent the Pirates all 4 years?
It's very special, but I'm still in the business mindset. We trying to win the next game. I'm still going on. The season's still going on. I'm worrying about winning right now. I'm gonna soak it in later. I'm just worrying about Tulane in the next game.
Yes, sir. This ain't over.
I
don't know why we're talking about the end.
This ain't the end.
A lot more to do.
I guess senior day does really make you want to talk about the end.
I know. That's why we shouldn't have senior day when it's not our last home game. But more $5 tickets, rally towels. I like going to see ECU Tulane just to watch Ron Hunter.
Yeah.
The most animated coach in America. He gets on his players more than any coach. He does not. I like him because I'm not a big body language guy. If I'm annoyed, it'll show.
Yeah.
Ron Hunter, like, guy misses a 3 he shouldn't take. His neck will go all the way back. He'll fall in his chair. He will tell a guy on the bench to get his ass out because he's taking that guy out of the game. Like, I just love watching him.
You've seen that Patrick Ewing bit from when he was at Georgetown?
Why did you
How many times do you practice that shot?
Yeah. Ron Hunter's great, man. He also celebrates with his guys more than anybody, so he's fun to watch. All right, let's take that was, by the way, brought to you by New Blue Pirate Report. If you need some help with your electrical, plumbing, HVAC, contact New Blue. Call nublue.com. New Blue Service Group, redefining service excellence. We'll take a timeout, come back, and get ready to wrap things up here on a Monday edition of Pirate Radio Live after this.
Hey, Pirate fans, did you know there are thousands of special needs children and adults right here in our community that loves ECU athletics as much as you do? Robbie's Clubhouse is a local nonprofit organization that can turn your unused ECU tickets into a fun day for a family with special needs. If you can't make it to the next Pirate game, simply call 1-800-DIAL-ECU and donate and designate your tickets for Robbie's Clubhouse. Go Pirates!
Hey there, Eastern North Carolina. Jeff Stein at Brown & Wood. The Brown & Wood service specials include a tire price match guarantee, a $199 AC Delco front brake pad installation special. We also have a brake rotor rebate of $40 and a synthetic oil change on most vehicles for $89.95. Don't forget, free pickup and drop-off at Brown & Wood. 89 years in business, 4 brands, 3 generations, 2 rooftops, and 1 goal: to make sure you leave a happy customer.
Make things happen this year with the new John Deere. In just one visit to Quality Equipment,
you'll find the right lawnmower, compact tractor, or Gator UTV that will save you time and money on your next project. Keep things running all season long with the help of our experienced parts and service team. Your new Deere isn't far away. Find current offers and budget-friendly packages at your local Quality Equipment with 36 locations across North Carolina, South Carolina, and Virginia. Visit QualityEquip.com to get started. That's QualityEquip.com.
The Buccaneer Music Hall is your beacon of music in the land of the Pirates in the NC. Open at noon 7 days a week with live music. Come enjoy sports trivia with me, Clip Rock, every Monday. Tuesday and Wednesday, it's live local acoustic night, along with line dancing from 7 to 9 on Wednesday. Thursday, there's a brand new lineup with Singo starting at 8, followed by karaoke with DJ Dog. Ladies and free both Friday and Saturday nights with the best local bands in the area. Finish the weekend with free games and DJ Kids Scene.
Y'all come get bucked up. Warm up with our winter savings at the Beaufort Hotel. Plan your winter escape and save up to 20% off. The premier vacation destination on the Crystal Coast is nestled on 10 acres and overlooks the Rachel Carson Reserve, home to 30 wild horses. Discover why Beaufort was named the best small town for adventure by USA Today when you stay at the Beaufort Hotel, where your Outer Banks adventure begins. Visit BeaufortHotelNC.com or call 252-728-3000.
We all have seniors in our life who may need a little extra help with technology. University PC Care's Quick Helps are affordable, in-store, short appointments designed for seniors who may need a little TLC to help with setting up a new computer, help with email or passwords, or help with the latest online scam. They don't need to fear technology anymore. Call 252-558-1280 to schedule an in-store Quick Helps appointment for Greenville or New Bern. Learn more at universitypccare.com.
It's a new year, and we're excited to announce that Integrity Home Mortgage has a new office location in Greenville at 1420 Arlington Boulevard. This is Talbot Green at Integrity Home Mortgage. We offer a wide variety of loan programs to help get you pre-approved. Our team of Talbot Green, Braxton Green, and Joanne Weir has over 50 years of experience and is committed to providing you with superior customer service you deserve.
To get started, call me, Braxton Green, at 526-8260.
Braxton Green, NMLS 222-3878. For informational purposes only, Integrity Home Mortgage Corporation is an equal housing lender, NMLS 208516.
It's winter sale time at Russell's in downtown Washington. Prices have been reduced on all your favorite men's and women's dress and casual apparel. All ladies' clothing is now 1/2 off, and men's apparel is 25% off. Shop while selection is good and prices are even better. Where it's all about you, our pirate friends and customers at Russell's in downtown Washington. Come see us now before it's all gone.
This is Holt Nailers. Join me for the Holt Nailers Show every week right here on Pirate Radio, the voice of the Pirate Nation.
There's local politics, bud.
You're listening to Hour 3 of Pirate Radio Live. This hour of PRL is brought to you by Bud Light, reminding Pirate fans to stay in the game and drink responsibly. Bud Light, the official beer of the ECU Pirates, and proudly distributed by Carolina Eagle Distributing since 1989. Now, back to the show.
Welcome back. It was a rough start to the week for the stock market. The Dow was down 649 points and finished at 43,191. The NASDAQ was down 497 points at 18,350, and the S&P was down 104 points at 5,849. That's your Wells Fargo Advisors stock market report. For a personal look into investing, call Wells Fargo Advisors today at 756-6900 in Greenville. Wells Fargo Advisors, LLC, member SIPC. Now let's head back in to PRL. Here's Clip.
Back with you, Pirate Radio Live. Let's get a On This Day, brought to you by Ron Ayers Motorsports. Ron Ayers celebrating 50 years of excellence in 2025. And this month, don't miss the Bike Night and Stunt Show coming up March 20th from 6 to 8 p.m. Get ready for an action-packed evening with jaw-dropping stunts, incredible bikes, and a chance to meet the riders. And if you're hungry, Anita's Food Truck will be on site with delicious eats. Cold beer will be available as well. You can stop by the 30,000 square foot store featuring Honda, Suzuki, Kawasaki, Yamaha, Hustler, and Steel equipment. all backed by Ron Ayers' 50 years of trusted service. Ron Ayers Motorsports, 50 years of quality, reliability, and adventure. On this day in 1984, the New York Islanders scored 11 goals in an NHL game. They beat the Maple Leafs 11-6. What is the most goals scored by one team in NHL history? It is more than 11. Jared, what do you say?
That's a good hint. 15.
All right. Will, what do you got? Most goals scored in a game by one team.
16.
All right, Shirley.
I'm going to go with my jersey number 13.
The answer is 16.
Oh.
It happened all the way back. It happened over 100 years ago.
Can I guess the team?
Yeah.
Go for it.
Because it's a Canadian game and it was over 100 years ago. The Canadians.
The Montreal Canadiens.
Against what team?
That I don't have any idea.
Oh, see, you don't know.
I don't know what teams were around 100 years ago other than the Canadians.
My guess is the Quebec Bulldogs.
Come on, dude.
That was my guess. That doesn't mean it's right.
Who did the Quebec Nordiques become, Will?
Ooh, I know this. I don't remember.
Do you know, Jared?
No, not a clue.
Can you give me a hint?
I really like saying their name in a Gus Johnson voice. That's not a hint. But,
region of the country.
West of here.
Well, that's like every team.
The Utah Hockey Club.
No, but it's in that region.
The Colorado Avalanche.
Colorado.
Nice.
Colorado Avalanche. Joe Sakic.
Down the ice line.
Sin ice.
Happy Dale Earnhardt Day to all those that celebrate
5-minute rough and major.
Mm-hmm.
Praise hell, praise Dale.
3-3.
Yep, 3-3.
All right. Thank you for tuning in on this Monday. We'll be back with you Tuesday, 3 o'clock. All new edition of Pirate Radio Live for Shirley Rhodes, intern Hayden, Bill F. J-Bone. I am Clip Brock. Talk to you Tuesday. Jeff Charles, take us home.
Have a great night, Eastern Carolina.
Thanks for listening to Pirate Radio Live, an exclusive presentation of the voice of the Pirate Nation. This is Pirate Radio, WGHB Farmville, 1250 at 92.7 FM Greenville.